By the way, real quick, Far is banned from everything.
I'm not surprised.
Everything,
but what particularly
everything ever. Her fucking slabs kept going off during my show, and it's only her slabs where it just repeats and repeats.
Far was testing her donations.
No, dude. When was she testing them?
When you were streaming?
It was hidden on a scene in the far back. Like I had to turn my shit to studio mode and find the scene. So I don't know what happened, but she's banned. Far is banned from everything.
Everything.
I had to remove every trace.
But Far's banned from everything.
I've made up their mind.
Oh. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. Hello. Hello. Hello.
They were
not fuck up. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Fuck ups here. Hello.
Hi. How we doing? How we doing? We got
How's
Duck
chat
Dog.
going? We have
Alexandria. I sound like I've never done a stream before in my life. Oh my god.
I saw Evolved Potato earlier.
Yeah. Banana. And Brett Richardson. Hello. Hello.
Oh, hello.
Hello. Hello. Yeah. Sorry.
Jump scare.
Well, sorry. I'm trying not to be screamy.
Yeah, we're trying to be quiet.
It's oddly harder than It's oddly harder than you think. And, hello, Vicente. Hello. Yeah, like oddly it is, isn't it? It's like the first thing you want to do is just start yelling some nonsense, and then it's like,
yeah, probably shouldn't.
No, probably really shouldn't do that when you're in a hotel room.
Yes.
In a country that really values not doing that and not being a complete dickhead.
Yeah.
And already, you as a foreigner, you already have a specific reputation.
Yes.
Especially if you stream in the country.
Yeah, streaming in the country is not necessarily. If you're a foreigner, there's a little reputation behind that right now.
Oh my god! I mean, well earned. Honestly, unfortunately, well earned reputation. But my fucking god,
it sucks for the people who don't fuck it up for everyone else.
No, it does. But also, we're not going out in public and doing that. It's just I don't.
We saw someone.
We did.
While we were in.
She was Japanese, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, she was.
She was IRL streaming.
Yeah, it was
that was weird. That was really fucking weird. I just looked at it. It's like she had the phone up in a fucking the selfie stick, right? And she's just walking through, going look at this, look at that, because it was a boat museum.
Yes,
it was a fucking boat museum, and I'm just like, I see her approaching, and I'm like, okay, is she on FaceTime or something? That's not unheard of. I've seen that before, right? Walking around, talking to people like that. Then when she walks past us, and I actually look, get a glance at the screen. No, there's chat. There's a Twitch chat on that screen with her face on it.
Well, all right then.
So I don't know who that woman is, but
I think we were turned around by the time she walked past, and I would have been in camera.
No, potentially you probably would have seen my face. I was looking at her. I was looking at her what's going on there?
Don't worry. It's
fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
You don't have the autists to go find something like that.
I mean, yet.
But
it's fine. It's fine. I don't think that's such a I don't think that's a too specific scenario there,
Yeah.
to be honest. Like, it's like, I'm not telling you specific dates.
No, yeah, of course not. That would make it way too easy. for me to plan.
You gotta give them a challenge. No,
Very much.
no, this is all jokes. These are all jokes.
Very much so.
These are all fucking jokes. Like, it's such a, like, vague thing anyway. It's like,
Mhm.
And hello, Green Badger Outdoors. Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Sometimes I see people from China or Japan walking around Main Street of our town and looking at places. Yeah? I mean, yeah, I've seen a lot of Chinese tourists in Perth. Same thing.
We've seen a lot here too.
God, yeah, the amount. Oh my god. But to be fair, this is Tokyo.
That's true.
Tokyo. Yay, Denny's.
Yes.
This is a Denny's.
We flew out to a different island.
We did, and we went to Chuckles Burger.
We found
It was a suitable replacement for Denny's.
we only ate there once
I know.
because well the
The
lines were so bad. It didn't matter which one we went to.
No, and then Mum and Dad managed to hit the jackpot on the way back.
Yeah.
Like, not on the way back, but the last night. They're like, yeah, we're going to go out and eat. Okay, have fun doing that in the sludge and rain. Cool. Yeah, okay, we're going to go to... It's not called Chuckles Burger, by the way. Oh, whoops.
Well
It's
done.
not called Chuckles Burger, by the way. It's just what I call it, because it's easier to say than Piero.
Yeah.
Piero. Like, it's a specific
It's
chain.
French. And that's the problem.
Yeah,
It's French.
I'm Australian. We struggle. It's... But,
The French are a problem.
The French are
Hear me, Sam. I know you will eventually see this. And you know the French are a problem. Just so you're aware.
Oh my god. Yeah, let's antagonize Sam, why don't we? You know, well, he can't defend himself. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
It's okay.
But no, I just call it Chuckles Burger because I find it so fucking funny. Because it's clown themed. And then
It's
you go
clown.
in and it's like the most 50s ass rock and roll American diner you have ever entered, but it's Japanese.
It's super Japanese.
It's Japanese, but it's
Also,
it's the aesthetic of the 50s in America.
that was
It's
the
great.
one we went to. Apparently, each one has its own aesthetic. They
Yeah.
all were somewhat similar, at least the two that we
You know,
went to.
the ones that we saw, yeah, but like I kind of want to do the grand tour. I kind of want to go to the Chuckles Burgers.
You want to get all the stamps, huh?
I want to get all the stamps. I want to get all the clown stamps.
Have
Clown time all
how
the time.
many did they have in that town?
Yes, it's
17?
only Hakodate that chain is in apparently.
I am, and it's they have 17 of them.
There's 17 of these things. We went down to this one area, the Red Brick Warehouse, as it's called, and yeah, they're not fucking kidding with the name.
They are.
They are. It is so on point. But yeah, we found like 3 locations in that one area. It really gives me the vibes of going into Perth and going to that. Well, I don't think it's like this anymore, but at one stage you could see a JB Hi-Fi across the street from another fucking JB Hi-Fi.
There was a couple instances of that.
It really gives me vibes of that. Oh my
Never
God.
seen Denny's. Okay, even compare. Denny's in America is very underwhelming.
It's very different.
It's very different.
It's very different.
Denny's in Japan has been a big change, and especially in quality too.
It's so good. It's so good. It's so good.
It's alright. Yeah, it's not bad.
It's good.
It's decent.
Welcome to Denny's.
It's actually decent and okay food. I wouldn't say it's like the best thing ever, but it's more family restaurant style.
I'm not gonna say it's the best thing ever. I'll never say that. It's good.
I got their flavor, the fucking the seasoned fries thing, and they're like, yeah, here's a bag, and here's a pouch of seasoning. Go ham. Yeah. And that's what that's your seasoned fries right there.
Nice. I have the same problem with Canadian. With the tourist problem.
So, meeting's Denny's right now.
Denny's equals favorite. Be warned next day you may get sniped by Baguette. Don't anger the French. No, he can't find me. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's Sam. He likes me.
You're forgivable.
Yeah.
Because you're short and cute. You're actually not that short. I was making that
Oh my
comment
God.
a little
Yeah, like
earlier.
I'm not.
There,
mean,
I have been
I am perfectly
amazed.
average.
More so this time around, I think. Maybe it's because we're just around more people this time around or something. I don't know, but I've seen a lot of tiny
Oh
Japanese
God,
women.
yeah.
Like, holy shit, they
Yeah.
are on the level of midget, and it is like, okay, you are
You are
definitely
actually
an
tiny.
adult,
Holy
but
fuck.
you are so small.
Yeah, okay, yeah, we joke about me being small, and in reality, I'm like average Australian woman height. Realistically. Like, I am of average height. I'm not, like, I'm tiny featured.
Yeah.
You know, like, I have, I do have baby hands and feet and all this, but it's like,
They are small, yes.
yeah, but I'm actually, like, not as small as you would think.
No.
These women are, like, tiny as fuck.
Yeah. It was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Put some good heels on you, you're as tall as me, and I'm like
Oh, yeah.
average height.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, like just give me a bit of a booster. I'm the same height as Blatty. Really. Like it's not that much of a crazy difference.
nope.
But in America though, I am still small somehow.
There's a lot of tall people around.
There's a lot of tall people. Oh god. Never been to Denny's, so can't compare. Fair enough. Fair enough. I don't think I've been to an American Denny's.
Yeah, I did tell her I'll take her there at least once, just so she can get the experience. It's not like an enjoyable experience, but it's an experience in and of itself.
Experience.
You know what? I will take you to the Ramshack one that I used to go to a Bible study
Okay.
for.
Oh god. Okay. I'm eating Denny's right now. Lol, nothing else. 3 a.m. Welcome to Denny's. Can I take your order?
Hi, welcome to Denny's.
Would you do that more into the mic?
Hi, welcome to Denny's. I don't know why. It's literally hi, welcome to Chili's. I don't. It just gets me though.
Hi, welcome to Chili's. Like, God, it is like a specific way to do that.
7-Eleven in America is apparently going to start copying the business model from Japan.
Apparently, so is the one in Australia.
Interesting.
Which-
You know, that wouldn't be a bad thing.
It wouldn't, but I still would not buy rice balls. I still would not buy anything.
I don't think they're going to sell rice balls.
No, but like, but you get what I mean. Like anything like of that kind.
Not in America, no.
No, like it's
Japan has a different level of
Japan because they actually rotate it out.
yeah.
And people actually eat it.
Yes.
So it's not as much of a risk.
Yes.
Like it's just I wouldn't. Nah.
I have so much problems with trust in seafood, mostly because of America.
Yeah, like because it's just,
Yeah, like it's so hit or miss.
Yeah.
But like, there's definitely some good seafood restaurants I've been to, but I've heard so many horror stories about seafood just from certain other places. It's
Nah, yeah, but it's just also because in America and Australia, it's really primarily like petrol stations. That's what I mean, not all of the places, but a lot of them are just like they are that, or they are of that quality, and I wouldn't.
When you visited America for a bit, there was a couple times where you just literally walked down to the 7-Eleven that was nearby because you wanted a Slurpee.
She
wanted her corn syrup and her iced corn syrup.
My abomination slurpees.
You really did make abominations of Slurpees. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, my abomination slurpees where you'd mix in like literally every fucking flavor imaginable into the one thing.
Mm-hmm.
They're great. I highly recommend.
You want to get caught up on chat there?
Yeah. I remember one time when our tabletop group went to play games, and while we were waiting for DM near Clear, it's like a team that goes up like an elephant. There appears a bus full of them.
Okay then.
Just tourists. Nice. 3 apples top. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. We're not we use actual units of measurement. We do not measure in polar bear weight.
I might buy the individual fried chicken or the hot bottled drinks. Okay. Hot bottle drinks are.
Oh god, they're so good.
It's nice.
They are nice.
The hot chocolate is very watered down for my taste.
It is, but it's
It
kind of
kinda
makes
has to
sense.
be,
It kind of makes sense of why that
considering.
would be. No, that was also my first take when I first had it from the vending machines the first time I came.
Mm.
It's like this tastes very watered down. It's okay, but this is not what I'm used to.
Yeah. It's
It's
pretty
it's
solid
fine.
for for doing what's it called? Do, 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 do.
Yeah.
It's fine for the sake of having.
Something in the morning, something hot.
Yeah, it's something warm. Basically, it's really nice for that because if it's like cold out and it's just a very just like, oh, here's a vending machine right here and it has, hey, there's a nice easy thing for me. Cool. I'll take that.
Zig, why stream today? I have college. That sounds like a you problem. Sorry. It was just the day that we decided we did not a lot today, and we just kind of went.
Yeah, why don't
We
we
should
just
probably make some use of our time, like in a productive manner, and
something like that?
yeah, we played the Tycho game.
That's pretty much like
We went.
played the Taiko game. We looked at the Crane games.
Yeah.
I got to hear the Mashal theme song for the first time in a while.
Yeah.
'Cause, that OP is a bop.
There goes the mouse. Yep.
Good job.
Nice. Whenever Brits comment about Americans not using metrics, I want to tell them they use stones for weight. Well, good thing we don't do that.
Yeah.
Good thing Australia does not do that.
Good thing you're not a Brit, as much as you might sound similar.
As much as I sometimes slip into a slightly British sounding accent, I'm
You
not.
are still Australian.
Thank you, Nana, for still having a slightly British accent and passing that down. Genuinely.
I ran into an interesting thing when it came to like it was New Year's Eve. We're interacting with your family, and I was like going, like it's like I just have all these people with different accents around me, and for me it's like, wow, I'm the only non-accented person here, and everyone's like, you're the only accented person here. It's like it's so confusing to me.
Yeah, no, that was funny. That was funny though, because like the way we all just kind of went, "But you have an accent, we don't."
It was so funny to just be in the. I'm sitting there going, for you guys, I guess that would be correct.
It
Yeah.
is correct. You are the one with the accent.
When you compare me to you guys, yes. When it's the other way around, you're the weird one with the accent, who can apparently get away with swearing in front of my grandmother.
Yeah, apparently.
Because it doesn't sound as harsh when it comes from you.
It just sounds so natural coming from her. Yeah, because I have the accent of criminals. My accent is of the dregs of society.
Go on, far, say bottle of water.
Bottle of water? What's so funny about that? Bottle of water.
Water.
Water?
Water.
Water?
Water.
Okay, so the titles. so in one part we're doing this because, yeah, why not? But the other part of it is
We have a. We
have a thing.
We might have discovered something last night.
And it was a secondhand discovery, to be fair, right?
Yes.
So, which stream was that Pippa did? What's the name of the stream?
It was the stream where she was talking about just Kickstarters, basically.
Okay, because I didn't actually watch the stream. I watched the clip that we watched together.
Yes.
And it was a clip full of fucking ages. I'm not going to show it.
Yeah.
We will do a mild rehash, I think. But
Yes.
not too much. Not too much, because I don't want to tread on... It's Pippa. It's fucking Pippa. Like, it's not like I'm treading on anyone's toes. I just don't want to, like... I don't want to, like... I don't know. Be, like... copying, I guess, too much.
Yeah.
But the thing is, she only focused on the Kickstarter. Alright? I found something more. I went digging because of the things that I was seeing on.
You went down a rabbit hole that left you
I
awake
did, and
past
I just
midnight
realized
last night.
that they have not heard any background music.
Oh, this whole time.
Nope. Well
Well-
done me.
Good job.
Well fucking done me.
That's okay.
Ah.
They at least heard us.
They did.
And that is the
They
more
did.
important part.
But yeah, so I went on a bit of a rabbit hole. Meaning I went on a bit of a rabbit hole because I went and looked at this shit because I need more. I need to know. I need more information here because she mentions in that Kickstarter that she had a DeviantArt, so I went on a hunt.
So why don't we
Why do
go
we
ahead
start?
and start from the beginning?
Okay, yeah, we should. Alright, so
We should find, so the Kickstarter. I got the Kickstarter up. Is that what you have?
yes. Here we go. Alright, so this is the Kickstarter, alright?
Mm-hmm.
Can you pass me a tissue, actually?
Yeah.
I'm getting the nose runs on the stream. The stream nose runs. For some reason, whenever I stream.
Your nose runs a lot.
Yes! I don't know why. I don't fucking know why. I hate it. Anyway, so this is the person profile, right? Because I was just trying to find.
Yeah.
I was just trying to find like anything on this person. All right.
You really were like you were just
I
like
was
why
on
did they
a
not
hunt.
why did they not archive this? This is
Yeah. What? Repeat creator. Oh god. What other things did she do?
Oh, it's the other one.
Oh my fucking god.
Canceled.
Oh my fucking god. 10% funded. Compared to 105%.
That one actually is so basically
So basically, this is the one that Pippa found, right?
yes.
That people.
Good job, you kicked out.
No. It's just saying.
Oh.
Yeah. It's just yeah. So this is the one she found, and to be fair, all right. It was funded. It was made. She just didn't send it to everyone.
Yeah.
She just didn't send it to everyone. But that's not what really makes this so interesting, right? Like, so okay, yeah, it's a Kickstarter where the person behind it didn't fully hold up her end of the bargain, right? Okay,
Yes.
that's a dime a dozen. That is just so fucking common on Kickstarter.
Mm-hmm.
That it doesn't even begin to really be worth even a footnote, right?
Yes.
What makes this person kind of fascinating, I guess.
Are the updates that she has.
So, and again, I'm not going to go over like what people went over, but I feel like we need some highlights, right? Like, so we just need some highlights to really show.
Yeah.
Like, the general
'cause
insanity.
we are like trying to start. Can you organize by the beginning, by early stories? Or do you have to load?
I can just go. Yeah, I just have to load, but I can go by the earliest. But the problem, I just don't want to read it all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because so the thing that makes it so fascinating, why it
So-
really brings attention as well, is that it's all normal, right? So this
Mhm.
is a
Brief
normal thing.
introduction. You know,
Yeah, normal.
shipping costs.
Shipping, gameplay, demo, we get to make it, production schedule. Like, it seems to be all fine, right?
Is this the one?
Is this the one where it happens?
No,
No.
this isn't it.
No, it's not. This is the draft. This is just more things.
4 decks are online.
Yeah. First,
There's prototype. Okay.
yeah, and this is okay. So I guess I could have gone from this as well, but I didn't actually see this.
Ah, yeah.
Because this is also how I'm getting some of the archived things for this person. Okay.
Right.
Because her DeviantArt is no longer online. All right. This is why I was having such a fucking hard time tracking anything down because it's just gone, and it's been gone for a good while. It seems
Yeah.
to be.
She kind of just
Just
vanished.
deleted fucking everything. She DFE'd, as it's
Yes.
called. But but from links like this, I'm able to recover some of the stuff that's been lost to time.
Mm-hmm.
And oh my god, I'm so excited to read the one
That you found?
the one that I found, and I just went, oh please, I hope to god that is on the Wayback Machine. I hope the Wayback Machine archived the shit out of this, because that is such a... When you see the title, you will see exactly why I went, oh my god, please.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's thanks to links like this that I'm able to find anything.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
This is the...
So yeah, this is normal. This is normal. This is normal.
Update. Oh yeah, here it is.
And here's where the crazy begins. All right, I think this is the only one we'll read.
Yeah.
Just for an idea, because it does get crazier from here.
Yes.
Don't get me wrong, it is funny to see it, but it's too much rehashing of what people already did, just for my comfort. But
maybe we can link in the description the original type of thing.
I think that would be a good idea. Actually, thinking about it, but
at least the clip of it.
Yeah,
so.
but just to get an idea of like where this is all starting, right?
Yeah.
This is where things start to get off the rail. Okay.
This is where she starts. Where you start going. Oh, this is a troubled person.
Yeah. Oh yeah, deeply troubled person by the sounds of it. Holy fuck. Ever since about December, I've been harassed by a voice that is claiming to be the sun. And it's been attacking me and harassing me almost every hour of the day. This is the best way I can explain what I am going through. If anyone has any advice or can offer with this problem, it was not really what I was hoping for, and it was very much not what I was told making this game was going to be like last year when I started working on it. Voice says, the sun doesn't want you to publish Catalika, because it wants to be almost exactly like Catalika, but keep it all a secret. If you publish your game, it is going to let people in on too many secrets. Paraphrasing. And then it just, yeah, my response? The giant glowing mass of hydrogen that lights up our entire planet with heat and color wants to remain a secret. Seems a bit like a pipe dream to me.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so...
Wait, the sun harasses. Yeah, there
Yes.
you go, banana.
Yes.
There you go.
Okay.
You're now getting
getting it.
where we started. Look, this is where I started hearing Pippa talk about this and going into
the batshit insanity of it.
Yes, this person is genuinely schizophrenic and off of her meds, and it is. This is the point where I was watching the clip by myself. I paused it. I went, Far, you need to watch this with me, because we need to experience whatever the hell this is going to be.
Yeah, and I was skeptical at first. Don't get me wrong, because I'm just thinking like, okay, yeah, it's like some Kickstarter thing, right? Because you didn't explain.
No, I didn't.
You explained nothing about what was going on. So you just start playing the clips. Like, okay, it's just people looking at a Kickstarter thing. All right. Not prepared at all for ignore the sun, because that is an actual line in here somewhere.
Yes.
In one of these posts somewhere, she actually does say,
Ignore
the sun.
Yeah.
And it just stuck with me in a way of like, holy fuck, this is crazy. This is fucking crazy. Now, don't get me wrong, right? I do think it's a bit of a tragedy what's happened to this person. What's happened to Molly here, right? Because you see it in a lot of these posts, and a lot of people have commented, because we'll get to the comments, right? Because there's another post that I found, and I think needs to be shared about this, just to really demonstrate that, no, I'm pretty sure this person actually is mentally ill.
Yes.
And like, as funny as this all is, I still think this is fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
That you will never be able to change my mind that Ignore the Sun is not just such a fucking...
Oh hey, stream title drops. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it's not just like such a fucking amazing phrase though, right? Or the other one, the communicating through iron backwards.
Oh yes.
Yeah, remember that?
Communicating through iron backwards, and iron is obsessed with gender.
Yes, and that is another thing she has said. These are all quotes. These are all quotes. We're not making this up.
I'm just like so fucking like I was just blown away with how much like Okay, you are, like, having an episode here.
Multiple episodes, because these are multiple posts. Ignore the sun and the iron communicating backwards are separate posts entirely.
Yeah.
So like, these are multiple episodes that she's had. But again, as funny as this all is, I really do sincerely hope she got help. She probably didn't.
Considering what we found out.
Yeah, considering like I found out more things. I genuinely hope that if she didn't get help, she's at least got someone looking after her, because it's a tragedy. It is a true tragedy what seems to have happened here.
Uh-huh.
But that doesn't stop what she's writing being absolute comedy gold.
Yes.
Unfortunately, but so it's hard to get the mentally ill.
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
I guess so.
But
Alright, you
Jesus
want to
Christ.
continue on
Yeah.
with the... I don't
Yeah.
think we'll read full,
No.
but...
No, we won't read fully, but like that's just enough to understand, I guess, right?
She starts going on about this, right? And then that's when everything starts, like, breaking down.
Yeah, like once this starts happening, it's just yeah, it's downhill from here.
No, not I communicate backwards, it's iron.
Iron, like the
like-
metal,
Like,
like the element.
Fe iron.
Yeah. So yeah, and so just keep in mind. All right, so this is the crazy post,
Mm-hmm.
and then this next one, Sing has begun. So she's back. She's back. She's fully somehow sentient again,
Mm-hmm.
and it's normal. Producing the first batch. Status update, and this is where the crazy shit continues. Yeah.
I think this is where the iron...
Yeah, is it? Is it? Oh, yeah, the US Navy has been putting up transmitter systems all over the place to control the plasma transition so that it can try to use information as a weapon.
Yes.
Yes, it's here. It's here. It's here. And so, and it was because of, the fact that it was mentioning, oh yeah, I say all this on my DeviantArt.
Mhm.
That got me curious about the DeviantArt.
Yes.
That's what sparked it for me. I was like, there's more.
She's been journaling over on her DeviantArt, and we're trying to figure out where it is.
Yeah.
And this... So, after we finished watching the Pippa thing,
Yes.
she far here went down a giant rabbit hole of many hours of just looking up stuff.
Yeah, like, because I was just trying to figure out who was she?
Yeah.
Who is this person? Because she kept mentioning the DeviantArt thing over and over again.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, there's more.
Where's the more?
Where is it? Where is it? I need to find it. I need to see the schizophrenic ramblings of this crazy person. I need it. I need this in my life.
So,
Yeah, so, it led me down a bit of a rabbit hole of discovering, again, like I mentioned, the DeviantArt is no longer with us, unfortunately. So, that was, that path was not available to me, unfortunately. But what I did find... Oh boy, what I did find.
yeah.
I found a couple different things.
There was at least... There's one that we know of for sure that was... It basically... We could line up the timeline and go, okay, this is when she started losing it.
Yes.
And this is when things really got absolutely nuts.
Yeah, so there's a bit more to the timeline, right? So, if we take a look at when her first crazy post was, right? Alright, let's go back. Printing has begun.
It's this one.
Yeah,
So-
update. Yes, so this is the first crazy post, right? So June 14th, 2012.
2012. Yeah.
This started in... Oh god, when did this start?
Focused ADHD can be dangerous.
Oh,
Far
yeah.
interested enough and she will find anyone. True.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, this... Okay, so update 1 was 2011.
2011. Yeah.
Alright, so
It was literally almost a year.
2 years before this
2
starts,
years?
because it was 2009 that we found... Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
so...
This is the Artist
Yeah,
Beware
Artist Beware, steampunk artist Molly Porkshanks Friedrich. So this is how I figured out, because I didn't actually look too much at the Kickstarter.
Mhm.
Like I did a little bit, but like this is how I kind of linked it. that this is the same person. It's the same person. Alongside looking up the name into just DuckDuckGo and finding a picture, because you could find a picture of her on DeviantArt of someone, which was absolutely fucking fascinating actually, because it was a picture of like a couple and her and like a couple of other people, and you could find this super easy by the way. And it's like, yeah, we met the Porkshanks, the Molly Porkshanks, and you have like this weird combo of comments there from the time when it was posted, which I think was like 2009.
Yeah.
Maybe a bit earlier, right? And going, wow, you really met the Porkshanks? Oh my god, I'm so jealous. I wish that was me. And then people from 2020 going, oh, it's so sad what happened to her. It's, I feel so bad, but yeah, it's so weird that she scammed people out of their money on Kickstarter.
Yeah.
Like, it was a weird combination of comments, but it, again, another thing that links her, that is her. Alright?
Show us far. Yeah. No,
Wait.
she's gonna go through it, don't worry.
I mean, I could, but I don't really want to show that one.
Oh yeah, probably not that one.
No, I mean, it doesn't matter, because you see her face in some of the stuff anyway. It's not hard to find pictures of this woman. It's really not. But if you really want to see that, you can look it up yourself, but it's not really pertinent to what I really want to show here.
Yes.
Really. It's just more of an interesting little side note of what I found, because for a while, that was all I was finding. That, and this.
Yes.
That and this. And links to the Kickstarter.
Yep.
So, yeah. Alright, let's begin, shall we?
Yes.
Who? Molly Porkshanks Friedrich. Where? DeviantArt. What? Custom Cane Commission. When? November to December 2009 to now. When I received a clear no that it wouldn't be done.
What is now?
September 8th, 2012.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
2012.
2012. So it fits cleanly into the timeline, and you'll see why. Alright. Summary of the first entries. I sent an inquiry to Porkshanks in November/December of 2009 to see if she was interested in doing a cane for me. And I need to note, by the way, because I've read the other one, right? And I read it quite not too deeply, but enough where I got the gist of it, right? It was really the ending bits that were the funniest.
Yes.
To be honest. But I think it needs to be stated as well that Molly Porkshanks, whatever the fuck you want to call her, I think I'm just going to call her Molly, because it's just easier. Molly had never actually made a cane before.
Yes.
And another thing to note is Molly was very big in the steampunk community.
Yes.
Very big in the steampunk
community. Made a lot of actually decent looking stuff for
made a lot of nice stuff. Like, this is another tab I have, which we'll get into. But in here, she has a lot of her stuff that she's made. Like, yeah. And in this tab, guest artist Molly Porkshanks Friedrich shows us how to update a pair of vintage headphones to use with an iPod or MP3 player. So, and that's her, by the way. Like, so this is a thing that she actually made February 22nd, 2008, which also slots into the timeline quite nicely.
Yep.
So this is her pre-crazy.
Yes, this is when she was on her meds.
Yes, this is when she was on her meds, and it's... I'm not going to read it, but this is more just to show that this is not just some crazy person that's always been crazy and always, has been spouting this stuff. This is an actual person that at one point was very respected. And
kind of talented, honestly.
Yeah, kind of talented, because she figured out how to do this.
Yeah,
this is an actual tutorial. You could follow along and actually make this yourself. Like, this isn't really particularly my style. A lot of the stuff that she made, not particularly my style, but I recognize that there's a talent to it. She's actually talented. And so this is just a tutorial. And,
diesel punk style, so yeah, that's kind of...
Yeah, like, this is, like, again, my point, not just some rando schizo woman. This was a pretty onto it person that turned into a schizo.
Yes.
Funny schizo, but you know, it's a bit of a tragedy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like this is. But she had never made a cane before. Never made a cane before, and this person is coming up to her asking, "Hey, I love your stuff. Can you make me a cane?" Which I find both sides of it as an artist just really fucking weird.
Mm-hmm.
Like I just need to say this because I don't think I'm going to say it otherwise. Why would you come up to a person who's never made a cane before and ask them to, like, "Hey, can you do this?" That's a little weird. And then on the other side of it, why would you accept the commission?
Yes.
Like, why would you accept the commission if you've never made a cane before?
Yeah, that's
Like, I get wanting to, like...
You want an artist who does the style, and you want the style.
And I get that, and I also get accepting a commission and thinking, like, yeah, I'll just learn on the go.
Mm-hmm.
I totally get that as well, but, like... No, like, it's... I just think it was a bad idea all around.
100%.
And I truly believe, like, I don't think any of this is, I don't think any of this was warranted, what happened.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think anyone deserved anything in this, of what ended up going down.
Absolutely not.
But, I think they're both idiots.
Accurate.
Yeah, I think the commissioner was an idiot, and the person, you know, Molly, was also an idiot.
Mm.
So, hey. While arranging things then, communication was absolutely wonderful. Every day or so, we'd exchange notes, and I ended up getting a quote of $150 to $200 for this project. I decided to send her $250 since she had never made a cane before.
Okay, being
So,
generous, yeah.
And she had to buy the materials and to cover shipping costs when it was finished. And this is the other thing. When you're commissioning someone, right, unless you, like, they have, like, a really high reputation, which I guess she did.
She probably did at that point.
She did at that point, but, like, even then, right, be careful with just giving them money up front.
Mm-hmm.
Like, be very fucking careful with that. I don't even do that.
I can't understand far 5 seconds later. Well, I can understand, but...
Well, it's me thinking it through.
Working with that really takes talent. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. Like, there's a lot of stuff that, like, it's like it really does take talent, and that's like not even going into detail with all the different things that she did with the, with all of the other stuff steampunk related.
Oh yeah, like she did all the art for her board game herself. Like she did all of it. It's like this is not an untalented person.
Yes,
it's just schizophrenia is a hell of a mental illness.
it really is.
I think that's all it comes down to, really.
Yep.
But yeah, just be careful when commissioning like this.
Oh yeah, like
be careful with it.
Money up front is it's rough.
Yeah, in my honest opinion, right? Half and half. If you're doing something like this, half like give them half the money and the other half afterwards. If you really have to give them money up front.
Yeah.
Like, split it. Don't just go full on.
Mm-hmm.
But that's, again, if you have to. Because, again, I don't even do that. But I also work in very small amounts, so it's...
Yeah.
Anyway, where did it go? In March/April 2010, she told me she was ready to work on the cane and asked what the height should be of the floor. I responded the very next day. Since then, she has not read any of my notes, and she hasn't sent me any either. She hasn't responded to anything I sent to her email, any messages to Facebook, and the one comment she did make was when I posted on her profile page, and that was to tell me that she had been thinking about my commission. She'd been thinking about it.
Question.
Yeah?
Real quick. Well, Potato's asking for a mod real quick so he can link something.
Oh, What did he need to link?
That's a very good question.
What do you need to link?
So what do you need to link there, Mr. Potato?
I mean, I can for a second, but I can, but I can also remove your privileges.
True. Alright, you have mod for a temporary bit.
You have mod.
Just a Twitter post with a pic? Oh, okay.
Okay. Oh yeah, by the way, I found her Twitter too.
Oh, no.
It hasn't been updated in a decade.
Oh, okay.
So it's not like it's anything juicy on there, but I did find that. I did find it, so yeah, I found a lot of shit.
Alright, you are good to send
I
whatever
found
link.
a lot of stuff.
I will vet it on my phone.
Alright, so yeah, she was thinking about the commission.
Mm-hmm.
That was on the 1st of June and nothing since, obviously. Though she has been active, posting personal works and photo shoots and such the entire time. I've made 2 profile comments since then asking for a refund.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, this is all... Yeah. So...
Okay.
Alright, like, I'm not gonna go over this. Because, like, this is not really that interesting. What's interesting is the Facebook messages.
Go ahead and remove his mod. It's funny.
Your mod privileges have been removed.
Censored, of course.
Mod privileges have been removed. No. 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 Fuck off.
Fuck you.
Fuck you! Alright. So I'd sent Hawkshanks a couple of emails to the 2 email addresses. I've sent her messages on Facebook. I have the AIM name. She has been active the entire time. Shortly after my first update, we had exchanged messages in December of 2011
Yep.
on Facebook. So yeah, this has been a years-long ordeal. Where she was asking me about colours and such for the cane, saying she would work on it in the beginning of January. She stopped responding shortly after that. The update, which was the recent activity and the resolution of it. Should having received notes a little while ago, but the artist so far not finishing her Kickstarter.
Yeah.
See how it slots nicely into the timeline?
It really does kind of just slot right on in.
And people have found my journal. I've managed to find archives of her journal, but I don't know how well archived the whole thing is. I haven't actually looked into it because I want it to be a surprise, genuinely, because it is such a treat.
Mm-hmm.
It is such a fucking treat to read, honestly. As much as it's sad. It is sad. It is sad what happened to this woman. You can't help it if she's a comedic genius. Like, holy fuck.
Yes.
Holy
Like, her schizophrenia is hilarious as fuck.
Oh my god. Okay. I've been updating and decided to try once more to get a true answer from Molly about what was happening with my commission. A comment on her page had implied she scammed her Kickstarter supporters. I will not say that she scammed them, since she has been giving them updates lately. However, she did imply that she had never scammed someone before.
Uh-huh.
I felt I had the right to reply, saying she still hadn't yet to finish my commission. I received a response from her a few hours ago, which was not very pleasant, but gave me the closure I needed. Her response and behaviour had been immature and not at all professional, and I felt the need to update my beware to say so, as well as post the final screen caps of the deal. She has pretty much said she will not do it, because I am...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, remember the reasonings?
Yes, I remember the reasonings.
You remember the reasoning.
Yes.
Oh, man.
reasoning
It's
is
like,
fun.
this is where, like, I'm so happy to be able to show this. It's so funny. Like, it's sad.
Yeah.
It's sad. It's a tragedy. It's sad. It's a tragedy. But it's so fucking funny.
It really is. Like, what was her... you want to say what her reasonings are now?
Oh my god. Because I am stupid and selfish and she feels she can get lols from pissing me off.
Yep.
I had typed a response to her and tried to send it, only to find that I had been blocked and my original comment had been deleted. I have screen caps to prove it still, and I will also supply my final response to her after the screenshots, in the off chance she ever reads this journal.
Mhm.
So these are all the messages, alright?
Yeah.
So... Is this gonna have, Yeah. I just hope it doesn't have the fucking watermark on it. 'Cause that's. Oh my god, it doesn't.
Oh.
Can I? Oh, this is gonna be
Expand?
enhance. Is it alt? No. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay, this is somewhat readable now.
Mhm.
I really don't know what wrong. Blah 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 blah.
Blah, blah,
Blah,
blah.
blah, blah. I really don't know what went wrong with this commission, but I'm tired of this. You're not reading my notes. You're not responding to me at all through DA or email, and I'm forced to find other ways to get a hold of you. Since my commission obviously doesn't seem to be something you're interested in doing, please just refund my $250 that I sent to you in January, okay? As I stated before, I will make posts about this in journals and on other sites, and it goes on much longer. And if I need to see about legal action against you, I will. I'm really sorry that it's turned out this way, but you are not communicating any longer. I don't have any other choice. Alright, so that's what we're opening up with.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I have to do this every time, really?
So, like, you're going to an external site.
You're
right?
going to an external site. Yeah.
Yeah, see?
Oh shit. No. No. Wow. If I'd known that this was going to be this bad,
Mm-hmm.
I would have set this up beforehand.
Yeah.
Genuinely. Alright. Is that the wrong order? That is the wrong order. Do you want to read Molly's?
What is she?
Molly's?
I can't read that from here. My glasses are too bad.
Oh,
God. Yeah, no, I can't read it at all.
Okay. I'll read it. Fine.
Sorry, I'm gonna basically just be over here watching chat and
Fine.
commenting.
So it opens up with a banger. Remember me like last night when I'm like reading this and I'm like I just could not stop laughing.
Yes.
I just could not stop fucking laughing because it was like this first line is just so insane. Alright. I was in jail last month on a false charge and I don't have any money.
That part, that just...
It's such a banger.
It's just like...
Such a banger.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, hold on, what?
Hold on a second.
Yeah, you want
What do you mean you were in jail on a false charge?
And yeah, I mean, obviously you don't have any fucking money, but like, what the fuck? I don't really have time to do anything but take care of things that are really important right now. Sorry. You won't get any money from me, and I don't really give a shit about my reputation since I don't survive on artwork. It's something I do for fun. Your best bet is to wait and let me get to you, Kane, and I have time after this harassment I'm going through settles down. Remember the harassment?
Do you know what the harassment is?
It's from the sun.
It's from the sun.
It's from the sun.
It's from the fucking sun.
It's
She's
from
getting
the
harassed
sun.
by the sun at this point.
Oh man, can you imagine that, being harassed by the sun?
I don't want to, because I don't want to be schizophrenic. I mean, we've already had enough scares of that already.
Yeah, shut up. You want... Okay, I said I have a large backlog of previous commissions and collaborations that I am going to do. I was trying to start your cane out of order because I wanted to, but getting out of jail to find myself being threatened really makes me a lot less inspired to work on it.
Oh my god.
The harassment I refer to isn't you. It's the sun. I understand you feel you are doing the right thing given the information you had to work with. I am dealing with some crazy fucked up people or a group that is mounting some weird ass kind of planned harassment. Yes.
Fucking banana. Imagine if that girl hears a song called "Here Comes the Sun."
Here comes the sun. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
I'm harassed by the sun in the morning when I forget to close my curtains. True.
Oh god, I wish. Okay, so that's that one. I wish I had known that before. I only found your Facebook the day I sent that message to you over it. I haven't had a lot of time to read over all your older posts to it. Oh. Do I need to find the I don't. No. I have enough. I don't need to find the Facebook. It's fine.
Nope.
It's fine. I know there are things of importance that come before commissions, but you never told me anything. It just seemed like you ignored me and I had to find everything I could on my own. I know that feeling. If you had explained things before, I would have been understanding of the matter and not posted anything at all.
This person is so patient and
She's so
understanding
nice.
and so
Dumb.
like, yes,
It's
like the night. It's so naive.
it's so naive, and like I feel bad for it. Don't get me wrong,
Mm-hmm.
but it's also like, honey, you're not getting your money back.
You're not getting your money back. You're not getting your cane. You're not getting anything from this person. Like, this person obviously
She's gone.
is
She's
just
fucking
gone.
gone.
Like,
This is not the Molly you knew.
No.
This is Molly 2 Electric Boogaloo, and she's scared of the sun. Like,
yes.
you're not getting any of this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
Like a
Kimberly.
genuine person. Like, God.
Oh my god.
Didn't she have like a? Didn't her mom have like a sun allergy or something?
I don't know.
Because I
think-
remember.
Yeah,
I remember.
there was a line about that. There was.
Yes.
Was that the line where she say like I am? She called herself like saying that she was a racist, and she was like,
Yes.
"This line."
It's like, I am racist. Black people are better.
Don't. I was trying not to be quoted. I was trying not to be quoted, but well done, Black.
That's what she said.
It is what she said.
You're
And
just
she
trying to not
renounced
get
it.
quoted out of context.
Yeah, but then she renounced it later on, and I am convinced that this woman tried to turn herself black.
Mm-hmm.
I am convinced that my headcanon is right, because the way she flip-flopped on it is, it's just, did she, like, discover that, no, you cannot become black, and, she just, you know, warped reality? Like, she accepted reality for a brief second, then warped it to her desires yet again. Fucking Christ. But yeah, no, yeah, I think she did mention the sun allergy thing, though. But I forget if it's in relation to being, you know...
Like, she might have some. I know she has some skin issues with the sun, from what I.
Yes,
seen.
from what she was saying.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
After this stream, Banana says, after this stream, I'm now so waiting for Far to come back to Hollow Knight, and the fact that I completed the entire 112% on Steel Soul has nothing to do with it, really. Surely.
I'm sorry. Let's get back to schizophrenia.
Let's get back to schizophrenia and ignore the fact that you want Return to Hollow Knight.
I will return, okay? Eventually. Eventually.
You know, when she doesn't work 10-hour days.
It'll be
and-
fine. It'll be
days
fine.
a week, yeah.
It'll be fine. Sorry, I'm trying to find where I was up to. I didn't want to take things this far to get a response, but I didn't know what else to do. Trust me, I have other things going on, and it's shit that, like, really, we don't need to know.
Mm-hmm.
As I said, when I commissioned you, I absolutely adore your work, and I'm sorry things have to turn out this way. All that I ask is that you keep me updated, even if it is just a quick one-line response. Is that okay? Can we still work this out?
Whenever we get to the point where she actually gives the reason why she wants the cane, is something like that in and of itself is like a moment of like, why are you waiting so long for this?
Yeah.
Like, why not just get a normal ass cane at that point?
Yeah, like, so the reason why that she wants the cane, I don't think it's a bad thing to say this.
No.
Right? But, like, she apparently is actually has nerve damage in her leg.
Mhm.
Right? And, actually does require this for medical reasons.
Yes, because the doctor said you need to take pressure off your leg, so use a cane.
And so it's totally understandable. Like, so this is not like a, you know, someone going, "Oh, I just like steampunk so much, I want a cane." Ooh, like, you know, the hat with the cogs on it situation,
Mhm.
right? No, this is like an actual medical use cane.
Yes, she wants to.
And
wants
it's
the cane.
fair enough that you want something custom
Yes.
in that instance. Like, totally get that.
Don't make it your only cane.
Yeah, like, we don't know if that is her only cane, to be fair.
Yeah.
Like, we did speculate a little bit on that when we found that out.
Mm-hmm.
But is this her only cane?
Is this the one that she's just waiting on? Otherwise, she just kind of walks normally, or what's going on?
Yeah,
Like,
what's going on with this?
Are you just like not wanting to be seen without that cane?
But that also brings into question, though, of like, so you commission someone that's never made a cane before to make you a medical grade cane.
Yeah.
Like, you see what I mean by everyone involved is kind of an idiot? You see what I mean, chat? Of like, everyone involved is kind of not the brightest bulb?
Yeah.
Like, again, I don't blame her. I don't really blame her, but it's like, you didn't put more thought into this? Like, no one's to blame except maybe Molly's mental illness, but...
Banana's still harassing you.
Yeah, I had a joke in mind after the worst part. That joke would be after beating Hollow Knight, so I have nothing more add to my weight, like, something between Sanity, Slay the Princess,
Etc.
etc. I mean, Slay the Princess.
Did you finish it?
Yes.
Did you complete all the endings?
Not all the endings.
Yeah, that's
But why would I do that? I did it so long! Do you know how long that game is?
She's not as much of a completionist as I am.
We'll complete it, it's just... Do you know how long that game is?
What's the speed run for Slay the Princess?
Oh my fucking god.
Just out of curiosity.
We're not doing speedrun thing. We're actually playing the game proper.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, if you want the story, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. Oh my god. And continuing,
Yes, continuing.
because I'm having to read it because it's just that shitty quality. As promised, I've either deleted or edited the journals that were posted after having gotten a response. The comments on your profile page on DA, however, I can't delete myself, so I'm afraid you would have to remove those ones. Can we try to keep in touch this time around? Please, please, please? Sure. I'm trying to... Fuck, I forgot about this.
You're trying to... what?
I fucking forgot about this line.
Oh, you forgot about this line? What was the line? Hold on, read it.
Sure. To live off the grid as much as possible, so I don't really get online very often. It's part of my idea of living more in touch with nature itself in the organic world. Please be patient. I promise I am not trying to steal from you. I will stay in touch.
Oh god, that's right, Molly goes off the grid.
She goes off the grid?
That's right.
She goes off the grid for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more than willing to be patient. Thank you for staying in touch. And that was September 7th, 2010. January 7th, 2011. Update? Hey, Em. I saw your journals on DA saying you moved and were taking a break from art and the like. Since it's been a little while, I was hoping that you might still be able to give me an update on my commission. She's been doing this since 2009. I want you guys to really think about this for a second. She commissioned Molly to make her this cane in 2009.
Yep.
It is now 2011. It is now 2011.
It's now 2011 and she still hasn't...
Still hasn't...
She's still waiting on the cane.
She's still waiting on her cane. Molly, where is her cane? Where is her cane, Molly? Where is it in your queue? With it being winter, I need to see if I can wait or need to get a temporary cane to get pressure off my... Oh, she didn't have a cane.
She didn't have a cane at all
She
this
didn't
whole
have a cane.
time.
Like, again, it brings it up of like, why though?
Why are you waiting on that one cane?
Why are you waiting on this one cane? You know?
Like, your ability to plan ahead is not doing well.
No, it's obviously not.
So, here's the thing.
Right.
Slay the Princess takes 14 and a half hours to
Yes.
100% completion.
Yes, that's... Yeah, see what I mean?
That's short.
For stream
Far-
purposes, Platty.
Yeah, that's short. Far. You're talking to the person who has 120-hour completion on one game planned because I'm doing it 100%. And I'm doing it all on stream. Why are you poking me? Stop poking me. I think our descriptions of too long are way different here. Also, how do you say that name?
What name?
Vicente?
Vicente?
Vicente. I'm waiting for more Sam and Max.
We'll get back to that when I go back.
Banana says there's a new ending in
Oh yeah, there is some...
in Slay the Princess, which makes it even longer.
Oh god.
Evolved Potato comes back with, how about you play some Tidif to de-stress after Hollow Knight? Potato whisk.
Are you gonna pay the ransom? I kind of hope you don't, but
Don't pay the ransom.
don't pay the ransom. Please don't pay the ransom. I'm not gonna touch that game again.
You put it too low.
I did. I fucking did.
$500 is...
I need to put an extra 0 on that.
Yeah, there you go. Potato wait list is too long already.
Oh my god. Alright.
So
yeah, sorry, next one.
in me side we trust, in the M side. What? Me side?
In me side, you haven't seen that?
What's me side?
It's two Russian guys basically making an Andre simulator and
Oh.
succeeding.
Oh,
Basically, like that's like it's not entirely that, but like basically, yeah.
oh my gosh, seriously?
Yeah. Yeah,
I think I've seen a lot
yeah,
of
they
people
made
playing it here. And
Yes. Yeah, they've made the Yandere girlfriend simulator.
Fuck you, group 555. He said, "Hey, for our hate plat, thank you for your service." Keeping far contained. Okay, at least it was thank you for your service, keeping far contained. There you go. That's fine.
Thank you for
You're
your
okay.
service.
No. I retract my fuck you. Platy, remember it takes far takes like an hour to do a 2 minutes kid puzzle. And that's all potato for you.
I don't want to talk about it. Get back to schizophrenia. God, like this is before the stream. Like God, you're distracting me, chat, from my schizophrenic ramblings. God.
Add some matrix to the mix, and you get the full picture.
Hi, I'm going to make it the next project I do as soon as I find an apartment. Thank you for your patience. I promise to make it awesome. So, part of the timeline here, right? Which you're not really fully getting this unless you are.
Well done.
Yeah, well done, me. You're not fully getting the picture here of the apartment hunting, right? You'll see it in the Kickstarter post where she mentions, yeah, I've had to move. I've been kind of like looking for housing, disability housing.
Yes.
Because like all people in these kind of subgroups are disabled artists.
Yes.
Yeah, that is a trope. That is a trope, and it exists for a reason. So yeah, there's a whole thing going on there of her looking for apartments and the like, and moving her printer that she was printing a board game on as well. So yeah, yay! Can't wait to see what you come up with. Thank you for the update. That was January 11th, 2011. November 29th, 2011.
Yeah.
I was hoping I may be able to get an update on things. I am moving all of my art supplies from storage into my new apartment this weekend, so I will be able to get started on the design in a week or two. How are things going for you? And then, you know, yeah, how are things going? Going good? The Kickstarter project was successful in August. I made over 8,000 in sales, which was enough to publish the first shot run of the game. So another thing to keep in mind with Molly is that she was highly delusional about the success of the game, and what she would consider a success, actually. So she was under the delusion that this would be, I guess that this would be picked up by some big company or something like that, right? And she was like, yeah, this is just the first batch. This is the first batch. And she considered basically what ended up happening a complete failure.
Yes.
Or what could have happened, I guess, really, to say a complete failure.
It really was it could have been a failure, but she just didn't even try.
No, she didn't. She did not try, and if she had tried, it would have been way less of a failure than if she just continued doing what she did.
Oh, Platy is the schizophrenia. That's hitting a little too close to you, isn't it?
I am currently finishing up all the art for the cards, and blah blah blah. Feels good to have this game nearly completed though, since it will be something I can build off of with expansion packs. And she didn't! She fucking didn't! Instead, she just went and made a new game and gave everyone that one instead.
Yes.
Yeah, That's a lot of cards. Touches the color. So yeah, this is going into the color of the cane, right? These last two, I think, is where shit actually goes off the rails. If I remember correctly.
it kind of just goes like she goes like full on. I've embraced my schizophrenia, and now it's go time.
All right. Okay. Hi. So, December 2011, January 21st of 2012. Hey Molly, I just wanted to see how things are going for you. I also wondered about your Catalinka game. Is it still possible to pre-order one of the packages for your Kickstarter that ended now, April 12th of the same year? Hi Molly, just wondering for an update. April 29th, happy birthday to me. I just thought I would send another note since we haven't received a response yet. And, okay. I'm figuring either you've been busy, understand this commission no longer what to do, or can't, and took it on without realizing it might be difficult to get done. I accept that. All I want to know is if it's actually going to be done or not, and if it's not, is it possible to be refunded what I paid in some way? I know you said you don't have money, but I am willing to accept installments if necessary. Or if it's easier for you, and since I was interested in getting the Catalinka game we've been working on, we could just consider the $250 paid to be that, basically. So she's offering options, right?
Yes.
She's giving options of, hey, look, you're not going to do the cane? Okay, fine, I'll just go somewhere else for my cane. Can I get a refund in some way, even if it's not like the actual money, even if it's in installations, or hey, why not a board game? Which, haha, lol, that's not gonna happen. Like, she's being so nice.
So understanding, so nice.
And she doesn't need to be.
Yes.
She does not need to be this nice. Alright?
So,
She could just not be this way, but she is. I'm dog sitting and now I have Jack Ross sitting in my lap in a helmet twitching my legs.
yeah.
No?
I'm afraid as a chat. I'm afraid we as
I'm afraid we as a chat is the closest thing you've buzzed.
You know, that's a fair point. Every streamer's chat is just schizophrenia.
Just schizophrenia. Oh my god. So I'm just opening up this next few bits.
Yeah, because this is where it gets.
This is when shit gets wild. Okay.
Yeah.
This is where shit
Like
it's
normal dodging and saying, "Oh no, I'm totally gonna do it next week. I'm totally gonna do it." Then.
Yes, and with the hints of like what's going on in the background too. Because remember the harassment bit? She's talking about the sun. We know she's talking about the sun, but she's not explicitly saying that the sun is harassing her to this individual. But if you see the fucking Kickstarter, you know.
There's so many different perspectives on this that you can
it's
see.
so insane. It's actually really insane once you start looking into this. Of just how many different how this all slots into the timeline.
Yes.
Like we keep saying, like the timeline is so. There's a timeline.
Someone's gotta do this at some point. Oh yeah, here's the.
Yeah, so this is where you know things get a little nuts. Okay. So this is just some rando, the first one, right? Then this is Porkshanks, aka Molly, and then this is the commissioner, Kimberly, right? I think someone who lives in her state should notify the local authorities, not because she just screwed 80 plus people out of 2K, but because she's clearly off her meds and has no one there to help support her. I kind of agree with that. If I was in her position, I would want someone to do this for me, before I completely destroy my name and reputation. She's clearly a great artist, and is using this profile to help her get work related to her passion. Her illness is destroying this, and some of you are just going, "It's fine, you can continue to talk to the sun and spread it on the internet." I know this is the internet and we should just laugh at, pick on, and troll her. But seriously, I'm, and any other normal person would be, kinda worried about her. Please, someone in here. Please, sorry. There's so many typos throughout this whole fucking thing from everyone involved that you just. Please, someone in her local area just drop an anonymous tip into the authorities for her sake and for her family's if she has any left. But hey, why should we care? She's just some loony no one cares about, right? And hard agree.
Yeah.
Hard agree. Molly responds to this with, knock it off with the she screwed people out of money crap. I already fixed the printing issue and production is back on. I don't need a frenemy trying to take over my life to save me. Thank you for your over-loving concern. And the fascinating part I find about Molly responding to a lot of these people, right,
Mm-hmm.
is the fact that she doesn't address any of, like, the, talking to the sun comments.
No.
She doesn't address any of that shit.
Doesn't-
She takes very specific issue with
Certain things.
like certain things, but just lets other things slide. It's like, yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I talk to the sun. It's all cool. It's all good.
It's not a problem.
Yeah, that's not a problem. Talking to the sun is just normal. Whatever. I'm not a scammer though.
Not a scammer.
I'm not a scammer.
I don't scam anyone.
Honestly, I personally feel she was right to say that you've. Oh wait, do I? Yeah, okay, it's here. Okay, good. I don't have to read that. Honestly, I personally feel she was right to say you've screwed people out of money, whether the printing/production issue for Catalina was fixed or not. Unless, of course, you plan on answering my messages inquiring about the $250 I sent for that Kane commission. Because my message from 3 to 4 months ago was never answered on if you wish to change the commission to something you'd prefer to do, like a version of your game worth the same value.
Yeah, someone calling her out.
Yeah,
like-
so no,
like, I mean, there's
it
no
can be calling
comments,
her
no
out.
contact from the private side of things.
Yeah, you
Public,
got it.
it's
Yeah,
fine.
public. Why not? Why the
Also,
fuck not?
fucking Far, have you heard of the tragedy of Darth Porkshanks the Wise?
This is a mentally ill woman.
Very much so a mentally ill woman.
Funny mentally ill woman. Jesus Christ. Alright, so she posted a reply. Thousands of people read my journals and I get so many emails, I guess I didn't see yours. When I have gotten orders from good people, life has helped me make them right.
You forgot about this?
Life has helped me make things for them quicker than I ever imagined it would. You have a
By the way, just notice, life is capitalized.
Yes, yeah, and that was what I pointed out when I first read this out to Planny. Like, life is capitalized, which means I think she did, just like the sun and iron and all that goodness, that she has personified life somehow. Just like how she communicates with the sun, and the sun is a thing, a sentient being, I think she's done the same thing with life. I haven't seen it anywhere else, but just this is all I have to go off. But I think I'm right.
There's a very good possibility.
Yeah,
that it's true.
I think I'm correct. Okay. I'm preparing myself for this.
Oh yeah, go just rip the Band-Aid off.
I'm preparing myself for it so I don't laugh in the middle of it. Honestly,
Okay, that's
what I'm doing.
She read this out and I started just frying. And
Yeah, it's hard not to. It's really hard not to. Because it's just so insane. You have a physical disability for a reason, and I guess karma keeps me from doing anything for you because it wants to teach you something about trying to glorify your disability. I'm told that's probably why you won't be mating and having children as part of your punishment. I would much prefer to do something else for you, but I'll probably just keep screwing you of money. Because I'm not an artist anymore, and it feels better to just piss you off for being stupid and selfish.
Just what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah.
So there's context.
There is context. So this is her reply, and the context is in Kimberly's reply to
Yes.
this. Alright, and it just makes it all funnier, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
Because it's like, what do you mean mating and
not having children?
Not having children.
And what do you mean glorifying your disability? And all this sort of thing, right?
Like, there's so
There's
much.
so much going on that you just like,
What are you talking
yo,
about?
what the fuck are you talking about? But thankfully, we get context for this.
Yes.
And Bradley My final reply to you, Molly, in response to your message and block, since I can't respond to it elsewhere. Like, so she's blocked her on everything, so she
Yes.
can't respond to it anymore. She's definitely not getting her cane.
Definitely not getting their cane.
Oh, God.
It's all gone.
Yeah. Considering that I sent it to your email, Facebook, and VA account, saying you just coincidentally didn't see it is bull. And seriously, glorifying a disability by using a cane, like thousands of others do when... Typos everywhere, oh my god. Do when they have painful injuries? Nerve damage from a cable being reeled in by a truck digging into my skin. I didn't sue or anything because the fault was my own for not paying attention. And yet you call me selfish for wanting to keep pressure off it, like I was told to do by a doctor. When I could have done what plenty of people do and tried to rip money off of someone else. As for me not mating or having children being a punishment, it is my own choice. I hardly view it as a punishment. I have a loving significant other and I am glad to have her. I also have many siblings whom I practically raised and feel no need to have children of my own due to that. I am glad that you finally admit that you're just ignoring me and never intended to do my commission after receiving payment, however. I admit I was stupid to send you the money beforehand, and I freely admit that. However, I have not been pissed about it for quite a while. Tired of being led on, yes. Annoyed at never receiving receiving a straight answer until now? Well, of course. But now that I have, I'm letting it go and updating my journals and Artist Beware posts with the information. As it stands, I still think your art is beautiful, and it really is a shame that you turned out to be this kind of person. I wish you luck on your game.
Oh boy. So there's a bit to unpack there.
Yeah.
One, this woman is like, man, the I don't want to sue them because it was my fault.
I mean,
Like,
that
I
just
get
goes
that.
to show
That-
that like she's a nice
Yes,
person. Too nice.
too nice.
Too nice for
Here's-
her and good.
And she's also gay.
Yes. Yeah, so that's why it was like, yeah, it's karma. Like, it's karma. You
karma.
having no children is karma. It's so fucking
You
funny.
being gay is karma.
Yes, this is karma, apparently.
I'm. Also, you're right. Who says mating? Like
This person. Molly says
Molly says it.
Molly says.
A schizophrenic says mating.
So, yeah, I haven't actually looked at the comments.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of like, honestly, this whole thing has been such a trip.
Yeah, it's such a fucking trip, honestly. It's like, yeah, like... I don't think anyone here sees the humor in it.
Mm-hmm.
Because yeah, that makes sense. Like, the community said this would be in. Yeah, makes sense. But it's just, I can't get mad at Molly. Because it's just, she's mentally ill.
Mm-hmm.
But it's too funny. The way she chooses to go about it is too fucking funny.
It's so funny.
It's so fucking funny. So, yeah, there's that. Oh yeah, this is a Twitter.
Has not been updated in a while.
It has not been updated since 2010. Oh yeah, and by the way, she's intersexed.
Oh yes, that's
Yeah, I
right.
remember that. She's
I remember
yes.
that. Yep.
She-
Quote unquote intersex. We don't know if that's
yeah,
actually.
we don't know, but yeah,
People
like,
said people were claiming that label for a long ass
They
time.
were.
And that's honestly right around the time. What the fuck?
so this interview with Molly
Oh,
that's taken from a Kickstarter page.
okay.
So several hours ago, I haven't read this by the way.
Mhm.
So
This is
yeah,
brand
this
new
is just
content.
one of the things that I found on my search. All right, and this slots into the timeline quite nicely as well because this is 11th of July 2012.
So this is literally like either right before or right in
So
the middle
this
of it.
got September 8th, 2012.
This is oh,
This
that's
is
that.
before the update to this post.
Okay, before
okay.
the last update.
Before the last update. But it's well within the timeline, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So several hours ago, I had made quite an interesting discovery on Kickstarter that someone had made a great board game and things didn't go well. Didn't go well as planned. To put it lightly.
Yeah.
Sorry, weird sentence. So I decided to do the thing that most people should do if they are official journalists and have hats that say press and are important and things.
Okay.
Which I don't think you are, but okay.
Alright, yeah.
Alright, I'll read it anyway, because, this is all we have. I decided to investigate the strange story about Miss Molly Friedrich. What I found was something more interesting and less shocking than most people would have assumed for how I painted Miss Friedrich in the original posting. What original posting? I don't know. This is the only one I found. Garnered a little attention, but was still something I was at least interested in finding out more about. I contacted Kickstarter. Now you have to realize right now I'm on holiday in Finland. Conducting an interview. The following is a cleaned up version of a Facebook conversation. Links were edited in HTML, and none of the sentences have been taken out of context. The italics are the conversation, and the regular text is my interjection. Clearly destroy the flow of the story and change the situation as you read.
Okay.
Okay. So, yeah, hi! Hi, design is finished. Now I'm going to make a quick story here and talk about that. Look above, go there, look at that art, which is quite fantastic. And unfortunately, we can't anymore. But, just take the word for it. You can actually see the cards here. Is there anything you want to add to your last Kickstarter post? I was generally nervous. No. New news on printing. Production is halted. Try to be as honest as possible with my approach. I'm just, like, trying to find anything here. I'm writing this for a Kickstarter project and I'm wondering if I can use these links and what you've said in this conversation for an ending to the piece. Sure. Just really frustrated by this printing issue. I know the game is fun and I want to get it into my customers' hands.
Okay.
So feeling trapped like this is annoying to say the least. I felt like I had to at least ask about the sun thing, so I guess I just went for it.
Okay. Oh, what did he say? Okay.
I just had to add one more thing about you mentioning the sun's obsessing your game in your last post and wondering if you're able to elaborate on that at all. I feel like the mindset of the game was interesting enough. It has some good elements, and that something in the collective consciousness, at least here in America, grabbed it as soon as it saw what I was trying to build the game around, and it became the target of some nasty attacks. Oh boy. I was initially confused here, but I realized she was still answering my question from before and I'd rudely interrupted. I talk a lot about this in my journal posts on DeviantArt. The pork shanks one? I was trying to actually resolve this all because I just wanted to use ideas that have been with me for most of my life in a fun to share way. Yeah, pork shanks DeviantArt. Okay, now stop what you're doing, go here. And I might plug that in to see.
Yeah.
Just to see. I might.
Go ahead and see if you can.
No, not right now.
Not right now, but...
We'll come back to it. Like, we'll see. Like, after I go through those two that I have. Before she even told me about the link, someone on Twitter linked it to me, and I didn't think she would bring it up or she would explain it in a different way, but she was clear as crystal about it. Now read a few of them, maybe a whole page. No, seriously, read a few of the posts and just let that settle in and then continue reading the rest of this conversation. We'll get to it afterwards, because I don't want to spoil it just yet. I was going to repost some of it here, but I didn't think people would believe me if I had copied and pasted it. It might have been for the best, honestly, if you had, because the Wayback Machine only archives so much.
Yeah.
Genuinely. And, I am of the mindset when it comes to finding people like this, if you think it's at risk of just disappearing one day, archive it. Fucking archive the shit out of it. And that goes for anything, right? 100%. Your favorite YouTuber? Archive it.
Oh god, no.
The amount of times I have seen Zelthor, specifically Zelthor, mourn the loss of childhood videos that he watched on YouTube because the person behind it decided to just yeet the entire channel for some reason. It's fucking nuts.
Mhm.
It's absolutely fucking insane. Like, if you think it is, even if you don't think it's at risk, right? Archive it.
Yep.
Archive it, because it might not be there forever.
Mhm.
So, yeah, to this guy, you know, I should have copy pasted it or
Mhm.
screenshot it.
Yes.
Like, come on, good old fashioned screenshot would have been fucking fantastic. And maybe I wouldn't have had to, you know,
Mhm.
go down so many weird roads to find this. Right. Just read it, and either you've read it and you think the rest of this conversation may be quite odd, or you are still genuinely interested to hear her side of the story. Of course, I was interrupting again. Perfect. Do you mind if I quote this conversation for the posting? No, nothing out of context, no messing about, of course. Everything seemed fine while I was designing the game. It felt really positive, and then right after I got it all set and ready, it felt like something turned, and the whole process became a living nightmare. And I'm still unsure how to cope with that controlling mind. Yeah, I don't mind if you quote. Anything else you want to add? At this point, I thought I'd gotten everything that, and that maybe things had just gotten out of hand, and I just wanted to finish the interview up. But she had more to say, and like a good interviewing, I should have kept a good interviewing?
Interviewer, probably.
Fuck, this whole thing is so limited typos. Like,
Yes.
everyone.
You're a journalist. You don't have someone who, you know, runs by and checks.
Well, this isn't a journalist. This is just some random book spot.
It really is. It's like a pseudo-journalist doesn't
But
even
at
edit.
the same time, it's still better than
Better.
a lot of journalists I've seen.
True.
I should have kept my mouth shut like a good interviewer. I should have kept my mouth shut and just listened. I'm sorry that the people who paid for the game already don't have a copy yet, and I don't want to give up on them.
Okay. Yeah, that didn't
Yeah,
that
crazy
didn't
how
happen.
that changes. In spite of this taking longer than I wanted, I have all the supplies, so aside from printing the cards, it's ready. Boxes, labels, dice, all of it. Thank you very much, Melon. Sure. What are you writing for? The jig is up. Everyone head for the woods. I decided to be honest. I'm writing about it on my blog. I was initially harsh about what had happened with the debacle due to a thread on Reddit. Oh my fucking god, more fucking shit.
There's more on Reddit.
Yeah, so no, like, so we had like, she was going off on a Kickstarter about someone making a YouTube video.
Mm-hmm.
I still don't know what that video is, but I did locate her channel.
Was this person ESL or something? I think all of these people are...
These are all English-speaking people.
They're all English-speaking people. They're just all bad at typing.
Yeah, like, this is just so typical of this era of the internet, though.
Mm.
Genuinely, like, yeah, lots of typos everywhere. I don't know why I expect different, but...
Yeah.
Yeah. But now that I know there's a Reddit thread, Jesus fucking Christ, the digital footprint of this woman.
There's a lot.
I'm glad I have your side of the story now. Okay, thanks. I don't blame people for being frustrated. I feel the same way. I was quite dickish in my initial thoughts, but it's pretty much all cleared up, and I'll make sure there are links to your DeviantArt to make it easier for people. Can't wait to see the game made.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can, to be fair, the game does exist.
Technically, yeah.
It does exist. You can actually go on the Internet Archive right now and
Just-
find a digital copy of it.
Yeah, it's
Like,
just
so you
digital
could
copy.
theoretically play this game. You could print it out yourself, or I don't know, maybe make a digital version of it somehow. I don't know how that would fucking work. I'm not a programmer.
Probably in Tabletop Simulator.
Yeah, but like you could theoretically do this. It does exist technically.
Hmm.
Just not many people have a physical copy of the fucking game.
Yeah.
Oh god. I even mentioned it in the piece I'm writing. It looks incredible. Thanks again. I'll make sure people hear your side of the story now.
Oh no, how does this get?
That was part of the mind that wants to keep me from communicating the ideas and the philosophy of the game. This part is hard to explain, but the idea of the game is that entire star systems are meant to work as a unified whole for the common long-term goal, and that is very threatening to something out there. And the more I learn about this, please read my latest journal entry to see what I mean. The more this argument I'm in seems to be pointing to some rather huge thing happening. It still feels kind of surreal to me to be caught in the middle of this. I was taken by surprise by it. that's about all I wanted to say. Thanks for asking my side.
Yeah.
Okay. She's just sliding into Crazy Town. A lot of people were surprised by your post, and I do hope nothing awful happens in the future. I do wish you the best. I promise I never set out to rip people up. I still think this may partially be a miscommunication or something.
This does sound like a very well-adjusted individual.
Certainly.
Fives, you are so correct. Oh man, so well-adjusted.
So, just there and present.
I mean, yes, I'm the fly. I'm racist.
Oh, God.
Yes, I'm racist. Sorry. And it's your fault for being gay.
Yes.
Or your punishment, karma for you not being able to have children.
I said all thank yous and goodbyes, and I want to make it clear I'm not the good guy in this scenario. I felt guilty and also curious about who this person was and what they were doing, and while some people may see her as a charlatan, I think she just underestimated the amount of pressure and work it took into making a full board game.
I don't think that's what happened.
I don't think it's what happened either.
I think she just stopped taking her meds one day, and it all spiraled out of control from there.
I mean, the game, when you actually look into the rules,
Mm-hmm.
it is complicated.
Mhm.
It is a complicated game. Like, not as complicated as D&D, but, like, really fucking up there for a board game.
Mhm.
So...
It's honestly wild. Like,
yeah, it's honestly wild. Like, looking at it, it's like, holy shit.
it's like she tried to almost make, like, fucking...
Like, a computer game, but board.
Yes.
That's the vibe I got from it. She made another board game. I was about to say video game. Board game after this one, though, and it's way less complicated. So, I agree. I don't think it was a matter of, like, she just got overwhelmed by the board game process.
I think she just overcomplicated it on the first project
She did.
and then decided, I don't want to do that anymore.
Yeah, I don't want to play with you anymore, and just yeeted it and started another one.
Mm-hmm. Decided to just not finish it.
Yeah, and again, all this stuff exists for it. It's just printing.
Mm-hmm.
That was all it was. It was just the printing part of it.
Printing and shipping. Like,
Printing and shipping.
also, so completely, definitely on the appropriate amount of medication. Imagine being gay. That's so gay.
Wow, that's so gay.
That's so gay.
That's so gay. Oh my god. Molly Friedrich is just a struggling board game developer who made a post about the sun harassing her, and that's what she believes. She has different ideas and thoughts compared to you and I, but she's still trying to make a game and she's trying to do it in the end. Just give her some time.
No.
Thanks again to Molly Friedrich for the interview.
My god. These types of people are why we have so much bullshit now. It's like yeah,
she
you
just believes something different.
It's just a little different. It's okay. No, these are people who need medication. Give them their fucking meds.
Yeah, just Jesus Christ, just give her fucking meds. Oh my fucking god. Like, okay, yes, you believe something different. Believing something different does not equate to believing the sun is harassing you.
Guys,
That is
there is a limit on what you can allow for understanding of someone's beliefs and things.
Yeah,
like
this is not
someone being an atheist versus someone being a Christian. Those, like, vastly different things. However, those are both at levels, I think, that are widely, like, acceptable enough.
You can still have rational conversation, is the difference.
Yes.
You can approach a Christian, and they may say some, like, okay, a little bit out there things, at times, depending on what denomination and whereabouts they fall on that spectrum.
There's some stuff is really weird.
Some is really fucking weird, like reading the Bible chronologically.
Yeah.
I'll never get over that. But ultimately, you can still converse with these people in a way where you're not just completely going, when was the last time you took your meds? Like, you can have sane conversations with these people.
Yeah. It's like, truly, Alex Jones. Yeah, Alex Jones is a crazy motherfucker. But you could probably have a decent conversation.
Yeah, you probably
look at how he was on Joe Rogan. Like,
although I don't know if we really want to be using Alex Jones as a good example here. To be honest.
but he's like, he's the most extreme to the point of like he's almost on the level of Meds, but
he approaches the level, but still, I don't know if that's a good example.
It's the best I can think of to like get to the most extreme version of the.
I guess, but
like,
yeah,
he's crazy. I mean, he's also right in some cases, which is fucking wild.
yeah, but the point is though, like you can't with someone like this, right? This isn't a difference of opinion of like God exists or God doesn't exist.
No,
that's not what's going on.
This is a person who's hearing voices that they shouldn't hear.
Yeah, this is the person whose mind is literally
damaged.
Not really. I don't know if damage is the right term for it. Just the mind is not working how it should. It is fighting itself, basically.
Yeah.
Her mind is fighting itself. That's not someone you can just go, yeah, she just has different beliefs. She thinks the sun's harassing her, bro. It's not the same thing. Just don't do this.
Get them a caretaker, help them get their meds. Sometimes people need checkups, safety checks. You're right.
Well, yeah, absolutely, and she's one of them.
Depending on which Christianity badges they've earned.
Just give her some time. Is 2 years enough? Because that's how long she's had.
Oh no.
And here I am checking it 3 years after this reply. Any game? Yes, I have sent out, and yep, that's her.
Oh my god, she responded to.
Yes, she responded. Yes, I have sent out finished copies of those buys. I documented my working on the game in 2014 when I got into an apartment where I could finally do what I needed to do.
Some people still haven't gotten the game. Like some people did.
A lot
of people did,
but a lot of people didn't. Instead, she would send out
the other game.
Yeah, the other game where she also did the Kickstarter for it, and yeah, it only got 10% funding. So, money well spent.
Money well
so
spent.
That's that. This slots into the timeline quite nicely. Alright. So this.
Do you want to go to the?
So this is her Flickr. This is where I found a lot of her her artwork, but I don't know how.
Lots of Minecraft stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. It's that one. That one.
This is the one I wanted to look at because I went to her profile and I went, what the hell is this?
Self-explanatory. It's something to keep in mind. I am certain of this. I'm certain this part of an unseen material process influencing our lives, but I have no scientific measuring machines to.
To demonstrate it.
Demonstrate it.
So
I guess this is.
We're surrounded by a hyperdimensional medium, and it creates different shaped people by changing how it interacts with flesh.
What the fuck?
You're giving away the secrets, Molly. You can't tell people how I make my flesh suits. What the hell, Molly? Oh my god. Alright. Life. Oh, wow. Oh, fuck. I don't like that. I guess maybe this is why she capitalized life? Dimensional materials seem to be partly a living biome of some kind and not sometimes interact with humans and other biological creatures, but there may be creatures wholly unique and as yet unobserved the hyperdimensional. What did any of that mean?
What did any of that mean?
Did I summon like some demonic creature from the abyss? What the fuck? As a living material, it seems to have a great deal of influence over our lives, but little of its own memory or stability.
You know, well, Potato brings up a good point. Alex Jones himself admit that he kind of plays a character.
Yeah, fair enough.
That is fair.
Fair enough. This is not a character, though. This is all real, unfortunately. So swell. The way to know what cellular signals are being listened to would be the areas of the human body that are naturally more
inflated
or swollen
with lymph.
What else are the places that are pushed on?
by the hyperdimensional plasma medium. That process deposits lots of materials over time, causing the inflammation. Obviously, if an area is pushed on, materials are flowing towards it, and no natural cellular signals are powerful enough to escape it, unless the materials are willing to carry the signals through themselves. So some swollen areas may be traces that are welcome, and others may be signs of people that are being focused on, but are not being allowed to communicate through.
My god.
This is the process by which many gender and age and health traits are established.
Is this how your is this how you're processing being intersexed?
What the fuck did I just read?
Yeah, see what
I blacked out for a second there, and I read it.
Is that what that was?
Me reading?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Because I was like, genuinely like, what are you doing?
I'm just reading it. What?
What the fuck is that? Okay.
What's the post with this? Hold on.
Mouth breeder, nose breeders. Breathing free. America has nearly solved its own breeding problems. That doesn't mean we can't start to hold others to the standard that we live by. Is this life dividing into soldiers of God in the What the fuck? What?
What is she talking about?
What's this from?
I have no idea.
Uploaded on November 15th, 2012. Yes, it slots through the timeline quite nicely.
Oh yeah, it does.
Fucking crazy. Okay. Mouth breeders. Mouth. Immortality recombination. Platty.
I just... What?
No one can see your hand movements.
No one can see my hand movements. I'm just basically like
She's doing the Jackie Chan what thing?
Yes, it's exactly what I'm doing.
Like, God, that'd be a funny meme image. Just your flesh suit doing that. Just go what? What? That's exactly what she's doing though. Like
I'm so. What does this say?
Okay, immortality versus recombination. An illustration to demonstrate what recombination looks like compared to the immortality system, where mating signals are at the beginning of the parent's death process. Summarizing what we know. Oh, please tell us. What do we know? Humans are here to consume and enjoy life as the safest middle organs of life. There is nothing a planet or a star can gain by hurting them. The entire point of this situation is to get them to stop channeling the self-limiting punishment mindset, because it is only serving to slow down the development of positive life changes. As long as we fall for the idea that humans have to be limited by gender or by age or by ethnicity, and humans are simply being channeled into dangerous social engineering.
What? Is this by the sun? What?
If you cannot get humans to do something for you, then you are not being inspiring enough. It was demonstrated to me that pain is completely at the will of the hyperdimensional life. Oh, okay, life is not capitalized there. Huh, interesting.
Okay.
And that it can be turned off or on nearly instantaneously. So don't waste my time trying to convince me to reduce something else's pain.
What?
Are you making a case for hurting? If the
Hyperdimensional beings want it to feel pain.
There is little we can do about that. Which is why I refuse to accept that planets or stars should be able to abuse something into action.
This is because the sun is telling her to stop doing her game. Oh my god. Oh my god, it goes back to the sun.
It all comes back to the sun.
Just ignore the sun.
Ignore the sun. It is only in their best interest to inspire change and help humans become what they want to become. Oh god, look how long this is.
Oh my god, it's still. Holy fuck, that's so long.
Oh my god, I'm just gonna
Yeah, just take a drink and
I'm gonna drink the dumb bitch juice. Oh my god.
and try. All right, get ready for the long one here.
Oh my fucking god.
We haven't even gotten into our journals.
No, we haven't. I think after this, I will just jump over.
Yeah, because this
This is like,
this is some insanity I didn't. This is like I already knew she was crazy.
yeah, we knew she was crazy going into this.
This is another level of
Yeah,
insane.
this is like, oh my fucking god. I found gold.
Yeah,
Platy, I found gold.
like we.
This is something we can just come back to whenever the fuck we want.
I don't know if there's any more updates to be had, but
No, but I mean just in general, because like there's how many photos did she have? Because it was a crazy amount.
oh yeah, 19,
So almost
19
2,000.
almost 2,000.
Almost 2,000 photos she has on this account. All of them
Praise the sun, no, ignore the sun.
ignore the sun.
I am,
I'm in awe of this woman.
this is some schizophrenia. This is,
Isn't it great?
fuck.
Humans are obviously life seeing what it can accomplish when it throws aside the bullshit self-limitations and really lets things happen.
This is some new age bullshit.
Let us happen.
Let us happen.
Let us happen. Ignore the sun. Let us happen.
Let us happen.
Someone.
Wha-
Someone is making a scissor sound
Something
effect
is making
and-
these scissor sound
yeah.
effects.
and saying scissors beat the paper that beat the rock. But in this context, paper doesn't beat a rock. This is the mindset that binds everything together in the galaxy being recorded, so paper can actually save the rock, and if the scissors are still claiming that they want to sever the bonds between this planet and its star, the star system, and the galaxy, it really intends to follow through on that, then I would be surprised if it's something on the... What does that mean? But if it is something on the planet, then it's misinformed.
Avatar for the schizophrenia overlord. Oh, she might very well be.
Sorry?
The avatar for schizophrenia overlord. Like,
Oh man, yeah.
oh my god.
Oh man. So then it's misinformed or disbelieving about the process of rebirth souls, insane, suicidal planning to hijack the planet away from the star or plotting.
What?
Just tagged it. Oh my god, just look at the tags. Immortality, death, resource, recombination, breeding, sex, gender, male, female, offspring.
This is where she
And
got the
that's-
mating thing from.
No, I think she's had it before that. Because this is what...
This is probably what Deadpool sounds like to the rest of Marvel Universe. Hey, Doc.
Hey Doc, welcome to the schizophrenia stream.
My two favorite Rees in a tard.
Oh my god.
You're talking about someone who has very bad schizophrenia, and she is.
If I think these are the likely situations. If I missed something, let me know. There's 0 comments on this one. There's 0 comments. It could also be something that completely understands the situation is lying into a transmitter machine or claiming to be other people in the hopes that it causes those people to get attacked for being wrong. What the fuck?
What's going on?
If it's not on the planet, then it's obviously a stellar being trying to find out what happens when it argues with planetary beings. It could be a transmitter ship. It could be something from another star system that is trying to take over our stellar materials.
He's really just doing the Aliens.
Aliens. Or destroying our planet for any number of reasons. In any of these cases, it seems somewhat worrisome that the Scissors mindset keeps getting into the elements, and that at least with how it's interacting with me, it's being full-on abusive, and none of those scenarios is just.
Oh my god.
It's clearly something that profits by taking advantage of anything that isn't aware of how galactic culture lives. So here's rock beating Scissors. Now it's your move to provide your paper.
She probably wrote this thinking this is the most profound shit ever.
Probably. I get that impression.
Reminds me of the God of Chaos from Skyrim. It's slowly turning into Scientology.
Oh god.
Also, Five's just mentioning to my two favorites, Reese and Tard. Brings a whole new meaning to Reese's Pieces.
Something says, but we aren't having the resources to turn into the.
Coins are back, bitch!
And I got cut off.
It did. Am I even logged in?
We're about to find out.
Yeah.
You probably aren't.
Nope.
Changed internet a lot.
Come on. Please work. My god, please work. Okay, thank god. Give me a second, give me a second. Give me a second.
I love how you're covering for most of the stream. Covering me.
Am I? Oh, sorry.
Basically, you have been.
I mean...
See?
We can, you can move.
I mean, I just kind of... Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I have no control over myself.
So, let me just move you.
I'll just sit in the middle of the screen.
Yeah. Or we could just, you know...
headbutting each other.
We could just, you know, go full on,
Nice.
Look, you don't even have to be seen on stream, see?
Okay.
I mean, you can be the hidden.
Oh god, ADHD struck hard.
We can move. Look. This is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we just kind of happen to be doing this constantly.
Yeah.
Because of just our positioning.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Look, we're no longer headbutting, guys. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Anyway, let's replay that.
Coins are back, bitch!
Why was that one so loud that time?
Why did it also cut off?
Doc,
Coins are back, bitches!
Okay, that one did. Also.
Do you have, like...
multiple coins are back, bitches? And that one just...
I mean, I do have multiple, but
maybe
like...
that one's like full volume.
That's very weird.
Chat, is this Prime Minister serious?
That one
That one
plays.
played fully.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on. Thank you, Doc, for the $1. Can we make them do the Japanese... What's... What?
Japanese jump?
What does that mean?
Are you...
Wait. Is this another euphemism for forever sleep?
I think it might be.
Oh god damn it.
I mean, look, they have the nets all around the buildings for a good reason. Plat skedaddling across the screen is sending me. You two are fine, you can cuddle if you want. Just two little cuddle bugs. That's for later. Oh, bye.
Goodbye!
Goodbye. Ow. Fuck. This damn lamp is such a bad spot. I keep hitting it. It's either with my head or with my arm.
Do you have multiple coins of back, bitches? Was not on my makeup. Yeah, I have
Well,
all
make
new
you
land.
jump
Don't worry
out
about
of
it.
Japan. Oh, okay.
Don't
Oh,
worry about
I get it now. Make you jump, but you're in Japan now.
it. Oh,
He just wants to make me jump.
I see.
That's for later. That's something else. Anyways, moving on.
Anyway, back to schizophrenia. Why are you wasting what little resources we have to hurt people and limit them? You claim you have the resources to harm cats.
She also a vegan.
I don't know. You have the resources to harm cows, tell people about it, and then torture those people. And yet you can't afford to be something enjoyable? Stop.
Wait.
Stop making me feel pregnant. I don't want to know what it feels like to be what it feels like to pregnant. Feel that as long as I don't give birth or impregnate someone, that the process of aging will no longer affect me. Because that is a valid life program under the ideal of zero population growth. This feels like incredibly appropriate music.
So she thinks that she'll live longer because she doesn't get pregnant, or she'll
Impregnate anyone?
How?
She's intersex.
But
She
I
probably
don't.
has some crazy ideas about that.
I'm very confused.
If everyone thought that bringing a child into the world was their significant life that they have given up on their body and want to recombine it into something else and then die, then I bet most young people alive today would not make children. How would this improve life? It would allow humans to engage in long-term goals that they currently feel are impossible. If we compare the mating system with a group of immortals over the course of, say, a century or so, we will see the mating group give birth, raise their children, and then die. As many families have more than 3 children, this group is almost certain to have a positive population growth over this time. And there is much more resource use with parent/child lifespan overlap.
Does she think that she literally legitimately is this saying that you age and die
Because you have children.
because you have children?
Yes. Yes, I think that's exactly what she's saying.
That's exactly.
I think that's exactly what the schizophrenic person is saying.
And now the chart actually makes some sense. I actually understand exactly why it is the way that it is. It's because she has drawn, this is family, this is a family, these are the lifelines. The lines are basically the life of an individual.
Yeah.
And it's why it's all over the place and just like at the bottom, and then the ones are just straight lines. It's like they didn't have any children. They were a kid for this long, and that was it. And then they're just all green, which is healthy and young until they die.
Yeah, this isn't how this works.
That's not reality. You are way off your.
Oh my god.
You live longer if you get pregnant because you can sacrifice the child for life force. Vibes. Fuck me.
I'm just looking through.
You ever look at a baby and you're like, F yeah, not anymore.
Such a good timing on that. Let's say that again, shall
You
we?
ever look at a baby and you're like,
At the end.
F yeah, not anymore.
There we go. Thank you, Gilcano, for the $7 readers. Immortality without babies means never having to look at a baby.
You're not wrong.
According to Molly, you're not
Doesn't
wrong.
having a child actually improve your life expectancy? I
I
don't
don't know.
know. Maybe. That might be true, but does she think giving birth pass your life onto the offspring? No, there's a risk. What? Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's legitimately what she's saying.
Yes, I think that's exactly what she's saying. Yeah.
You know things are getting out of hand when you start understanding the schizophrenic person. It's a documented phenomenon. See, that's what I've never looked into it, but I'm pretty sure you might be right. Like that, yeah, they actually have longer.
I don't know, but like, I think that really depends.
It really does.
Like, because pregnancy fucks up some women.
It
It can fuck people up. So I don't know how reliable that really is.
I mean, majority of my there's lot of women in my household.
Yeah.
There are none with anything working anymore because they've all it's all fucked up. It's all fucked up.
Just
So when are you gonna try for a baby? God bless.
no. Good. We'll adopt.
Yeah.
I no.
Yes, I know.
That's fine.
There's no thing.
We've had discussions. Don't
We've
worry
had-
about it. Guaranteed, and some may choose to end.
What?
Some may choose to end their lives or die of accidents, murders, or diseases other than aging.
Some may choose to
To
die
of
of
murders.
murders, accidents,
Yeah. Like,
or
I
diseases.
don't think you choose to die of murder. Don't think you choose that. I think at that point that's suicide.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. So there's a likelihood that this group will atrophy a small bit. Therefore, look at
You're
the
just
bar.
not trying hard enough.
Bar, we're only like, oh my god.
Why are we still going?
Therefore, we're concerned about solving population growth, make having genetic offspring the signal that you are giving up on your immortality in your body and seek death once your offspring are stable. Then see who decides they have to mate. That was all 1 point.
That was all 1 point. Oh my god.
Fucking Christ, Molly. It would allow for a greater range of learning experiences and for lives to feel more fulfilled and less a race against the clock. Will remove much of the pressure to keep up with the Joneses from the economic system. What the fuck? I know it's a subtle effect, but I think the changes immortality would have on things like economics would be huge over the first few decades.
Is this a true femcell?
I don't know.
Is this what I don't know.
I don't know. Consistency, historical accuracy, better planetary record keeping. I don't think any of that is true, but okay. Imagine that instead of opening a book to read about the American Revolutionary War, schools could hire famous soldiers who fought in the various battles of the war to come speak to the students about what it was like to go through it. Imagine what hundreds of years old Leonardo da Vinci could have accomplished. I think people having lifespans that as long as they do is probably a good thing.
Yeah.
Just, I don't know. I mean, hey, maybe a couple centuries could be fun, but like,
That's a long time to be
it's
alive.
a long time. I don't think people realize that, like, that is a long fucking time. Less redundancy in learning? If we take those two groups from number 2, is that hyperlinked? Why is that hyperlinked?
Is it the same post, but they just...
Photos, tags.
Oh, it's just a tag. It just...
Okay.
it just auto-hyperlinked because it's a tag. Got
Okay,
it.
the group that creates offspring spends a lot of resources starting over, raising a new generation every couple decades, multiplying as they go, with each new life needing almost 20 years of startup time and a decreasing ability as they are fused into a state of elder age.
Really?
The effective adult working life of this mating group is about 50 years per person currently. The immortal group, on the other hand, simply keeps learning and changing and experiencing until they decide they are done. So once they get past their childhood, no hyperdimensional elemental resources are wasted artificially aging them, and they can calmly go about their business without fear playing such a huge role. For as long as they want to. I mean, I'm gonna say it right now, alright? Kind of a cool concept for a science fiction thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like that idea of like, hey, you just remain like infinitely young until you decide to have children. Kind of a cool science fiction idea. This is just pure schizophrenia, though.
Yes.
Unfortunately. Over time, the mating group loses knowledge over time and has to go through the same basic lessons over and over with each new generation. Now imagine trying to trick a 400-year-old that had been all over the world, lived almost every job and lifestyle, and who still studied. He still looked like a young, healthy adult. Okay? I mean, in this reality though, isn't that like fucking everyone? What do you mean tricking them?
Like,
some people have tried to sell the idea of immortality as dangerous, but it would call a bluff of something that is dependent upon humans as an infantile.
there's so
What
much.
the fuck? This would also. What?
Yeah, go ahead.
What?
Just
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's like women that had a child had a decreased rate of telomere shortening. Okay. I don't know what that means, but okay. In most fiction, immortality is a curse. I, of course, plan to live forever, barring that a few thousand years, even 500 would be pretty nice from the side. Sid Meier's Alpha Centauri. By the time you're 500-year-old, 1 year time would feel the same as 18 days to 25. I mean, yeah.
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 Like, it's been kind of amazing how fast the time has gone the older I got.
Yeah.
It's honestly kind of crazy.
Thanks,
to me.
aging. Very cool.
Yeah.
This would also forget the system of aging to end the lives of anyone that has created their genetic offspring much faster than. Oh my fucking god.
She's like almost anti-sex /
Well,
having kids.
Oh, funny you bring up sex. That's the next point.
Oh no.
Sex would be taken a hell of a lot more seriously, since there is far more at stake for someone to lose in the case of an accidental pregnancy.
Oh my god. So, people who are just infertile should be living forever.
I guess, yeah, according to her. This would also serve to draw people away from overtly sexual mindsets, since children and sex should not be a sought after experience or goal anymore.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Instead of sex being associated with the act of spreading life,
No, never mind. She's wrong.
it
Okay.
would become associated with the business of death and of change and of ending one's life and starting over with another. Changing sex and birth from glorified into something far more somber.
And the gays would be immortal.
Yes.
Yes.
You hear that? You hear that, Platty?
The gays would be immortal.
We're immortal.
Mortal. Now we can never have children. Oh no.
Oh my god, one of the great ways to signal people that life is interested in the system and is going to try is start doing it. Don't bother trying to ease into it.
Oh my god.
What the fuck do you mean by this? Oh my god, oh my fucking god. Relatively quick and sudden deaths of people with adult children, the agelessness and health of those who remain childless or celibate would probably begin to catch the attention of the public and help drive home the idea that sexuality is no longer that sexy to life. If you are trying to reduce population and change people's relationship to sex and aging, there's no time like right now to start. Think about it. No, I don't think I will. This could be how we solve any complaints about population. No, if anything, this just makes it fucking worse because no one's dying.
The key to immortality. Castration.
Right?
Telomeres protect your DNA from damage. When cells
Oh,
divide,
okay.
telomeres shorten. When the telomeres get too short, the cells stop dividing and start dying.
Okay.
I know she's not okay, but is she okay?
Right. Oh my god. And this is where official birth certificates that list the mother and father's names come in real handy.
What?
What? What? Question. What if someone keeps having children so they can live forever and still mate? I mean, based on what she's describing here, right? And that like they live for as long as the child is like, you know, a child. Theoretically, according to her own roundabout logic that she's discussed so far,
Yeah. Just continue to have children.
yeah, just continue to have kids, and you are also just immortal that way. I have a feeling she's going to like
refute that.
Yeah, she's going to refute it and completely disagree with what I've just said. But technically speaking, based on all the information we have right now, that is a valid option. Allegedly. Allegedly. If the whole point of this is to reduce population, then just consume and kill them faster with each new child they bring into the world.
What the fuck? She took it to a totally different level.
Tribal families from being too successful, as they will look strange, and even the children are likely to suffer health problems, while their irresponsible parents are being eliminated. What?
Why does birth certificates have to do with that at all?
What? And their offspring will probably not be seen as something that an immortal would want to give their eternal life to mate with. Unless that offspring was able to overcome... Unless that offspring was able to overcome the mistakes of their parents.
What if an egg was extracted and grown in a vat? A very good question.
Very good question. And that brings up another good point. Even if someone decides that they want to mate, when they are seeking a potential mate to raise offspring with, they will have to convince another potentially immortal person to give up their future and join them as a death partner, which is going to raise the stakes on dating, sex, and marriage a fuck ton. That sounds metal as fuck.
She is very much so.
Yeah, this is a femcel. You're right.
This is a femcel.
You're fucking right.
She is 100% a person who just hates relationships and hates sex.
Yeah.
She just hates the idea of either one.
Oh my god. We're learning so much.
Yes, we are.
Another subtle side effect is that since females that rely only on sexuality benefit from the old no immortality option system the most, we're being the protectors of mate selection and reproduction by carrying the fetus, and since many males don't want children and resent the pressures to take on a mate and raise children, the immortality option will actually be welcomed by many as justification for their desires.
What the fuck? The story just took 6 lefts into the 4th dimension all at the same time. I mean, you're not wrong, Fives, dude. This is wild.
What the fuck? Another one of the changes we will see is that females will have to begin being the ones who take on the more active aggressor role in sexuality if they want to control everything through their reproductive ability only, else we will become hyenas.
Oh my god, she really is a femcel to the feminist part of it. Oh my god.
Oh my god. We're really, just ignore the sun, become a hyena. Why not?
But don't women only have a limited amount of eggs?
Yes.
True.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
they do.
Yeah.
That sound kind of metal. Death by stop it. Death by snoo.
Death by snoo.
Oh
my god.
There's a concern. Potato. What if we swap it over? Vitro over and over. Record with cows with something like 256 divisions. Imagine how much energy you channel into the mother. Yeah.
Infinite power.
Be careful, you two spending too much time with schizophrenics or reading their content, and they'll start to make sense, and you yourself will be the schizophrenics.
Well, the problem is, like, sometimes, a lot of the time with, what makes me so fascinated with Molly, right, is the fact that I've seen schizophrenics online, alright? I've seen a ton of them.
You have.
And usually, there's a level of interpretation going on there, right?
Is that...
Don't.
Stop.
Don't. There's a level of interpretation going on. Like, the guy that, likes to write poetry, and a lot of it involves, like, cupboard doors, for some reason, and no one really knows why that is. Oh yeah, and he really likes having sticks. Just give the man a stick. Like, God, just let him have his sticks. He's fine. He's harmless. But...
That is also a fair point. Fives, it's not just a limited amount of eggs, but they also lose one every month, regardless of pregnancy.
Yes, but,
let's be honest, giving Far schizophrenia would spice it out. Sorry.
I just want to finish my point.
Go for it.
Like, it's like with that guy though, right? There's a high level of interpretation you kind of have to do to try and make sense of it, and chances are you're way off because it's just so fucking out there that you're just like, what am I looking at? What the fuck am I looking at? And that's a lot of schizophrenics online. What makes Molly so interesting to me is the fact that you can actually hold down a conversation with someone. Like, we can actually suss out what she's talking about here. It's still crazy. It's still absolutely fucking batshit.
And not grounded in reality.
Yeah, but you can still, like... You can still figure out her logic. And that's not the most common thing with online schizophrenics. It's really not. This is pretty fucking unique. All things considered. And it's a thing of beauty. It's a thing of beauty. Ignore the sun.
Ignore the sun.
Ignore the sun.
Schizophrenia and autism would be a diabolical combination.
Oh, God.
I don't know why YouTube gives me schizophrenia ads. Schizophrenia and anxiety. I'm too nervous to talk about the voices in my head.
Just ignore the sun.
Just ignore the sun.
Also, people who choose to remove their genitals through orchiectomy or hysterectomy would be able to remain as sexual as they want to without any risk of accidental pregnancy and loss of the ageless state, which would make transgenderism attractive as an option in a whole new way and help spread the idea that the population growth is solvable. What the fuck?
I'm hugging my penguin now.
Yeah, I can see
I
that.
want nothing to do with this.
No,
This
good.
is getting into a point I don't want to know.
Oh my fucking god.
This is leading into we're glorifying transgenders as the peak race or something.
Oh my fucking god.
I don't like this. Nah, I'ma fight the sun.
I'm gonna fight some.
How do online schizophrenics are just addicts who jump online after smoking meth?
I mean,
Strangely
yeah,
similar. Not wrong.
you're not wrong. But that's kind of what I mean, though. Because that's what schizophrenics tend to end up doing, though, really.
Oh, yeah.
Which is why this is kind of unique. This is one that doesn't do that. And
Oh.
she's, like, putting out her thought process.
Yeah, she's just kind of just stopped taking her meds one day and
Yeah, and just never look back.
yeah.
Just fuck it.
There
Ignore
was
the
there
sun.
was that comment along the path of the person that you found, right? Where she was talking to someone, like one of her people was like, and Molly herself, like in a state of lucidity, said,
Yeah, that
I
was...
had an episode, and if I ever get off my meds again, I what was it like? You
Yeah. I had it somewhere. It didn't make it here, but I had it on my phone because that was where I was originally doing a lot of the research, right?
don't quote her out of context now, Fives. Don't do that now. See
Give
you.
me a second to find it because it was kind of like eye-opening
Yeah.
in a sad way, and really highlighted the fact that like this is real.
Yeah.
Like this is real. This isn't someone faking this.
This is someone who legitimately stopped taking their meds and has gone off the deep end.
Yeah. Alright, yeah, there's a couple of them. I met Molly back in 2009 and became friends with her. I slowly watched her deteriorate. When I became friends with her, she told me how she had gone crazy before and
There it
hoped
is.
hoped if it happened again, someone would call her on it. Well, I did, and tried reminding her of the conversation we'd had. She asked me to show her the convo, and I said it had been in person, not online. She then accused me of stalking her. What? And trying to hurt her. She also claimed that the kids who lived upstairs from her had been hired by the government to kill her. And another time, she was setting up some kind of wires around her bed so they couldn't invade her dreams or read her thoughts. She's gone so far off the deep end, I don't think we'll ever get her back. It's kind of heartbreaking.
Freaking drink water and stretch, maybe take a deep breath. You know. Right now, stretching is a little, we're in such a very awkward stance.
Yeah, we're sitting on a bed and we have no table. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, so another one from someone that knew her, and she's replying, this person's like replying to another comment, but I'm not gonna read that. I was her friend on Facebook for about a year. I saw her degrade from sweet but slightly loopy person to full-blown batshit crazy. About 4 months ago, she seemed to have stopped posting, but I just verified today that she apparently blocked me. No clue why. Never said anything. Just gone. Pity her great. But she is genuinely insane. I've met at least 2 other insane people, but she's the farthest off her rocker. I hope she sees better days soon. And like, yeah.
Do you want to go into the journal?
I want to kind of like this is just gotta keep going, but we're nearly there.
Yeah.
If the only way you can change human behavior is with physical abuse, then you are attempting to cause changes to life that are unjustifiable. So this system actually allows for people to remain with less suffering and only have to face aging by their own actions.
Oh. What?
Is this? What the fuck is this?
Why is there an Ecclesiastes quote here?
Is this Bible shit?
Hold on.
Is this Bible shit?
Don't you just hate it when they come into the dreams while
Yeah,
you build your toes? Good point. Let me.
Yeah, Platy, is this Bible shit?
Let me just
You open
see.
your Bible app?
I don't have a Bible app.
You don't? I thought you did. Find your Bible update then.
I used to have a Bible app. I don't have it anymore.
Okay. I discovered that a seductive woman is a trap more bitter than death. Her passion is a snare and her soft hands are chains. Those who are pleasing to God will escape her, but sinners will be caught in her snare.
Okay, what's the verse chapter? Ecclesiastes.
I would not have guessed that's how you say that. 7:26.
26.
Did she just like take it word for word?
Yeah.
Is it?
I think there's some context missing.
Okay. I mean, obviously, but what's the context?
This is the NLT version. That was the New Living Translation.
Yeah, she's currently looking up Bible verses. This is kind of her wheelhouse, honestly.
Okay,
More so than mine. I have no.
We do the NASB. A New American Standard. I discovered as more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets, whose hands are chains. One who is pleasing to God will escape from her, but the sinner will be captured by her.
Yeah,
now,
so that is basically
context?
it, but it's different. It's a different wording. But that's essentially like.
Well, no, that's what I mean. It's the New Living Translation that she's quoting, but it's the NASB that I was reading from. It's a difference in the English translations that kind of like I tend to go with NASB personally, just because I like the way it kind of flows out. But let's see. To my mind to know and to investigate the previous one.
We're getting lunch today, chat.
Search my mind to know and to investigate and to seek wisdom and an explanation to know the evil of foolishness and the foolishness of insanity. That's literally the one right before it.
Wait.
Literally?
Read that out clear.
Okay.
Like, clearly. So we all hear it.
NASB, this is Ecclesiastes 7:25, literally the verse before the one she was quoted. I directed my mind to know and to investigate, and to seek wisdom and an explanation, and to know the evil of foolishness and the foolishness of insanity. There's a few different other versions of this. So turn mind to understand, to investigate, and to seek out wisdom, and scheme of things, and to understand the stupidity of wickedness and the madness of folly. That's the New International Version. I searched everywhere determined to find. The one she would be using would be, I searched everywhere determined to find wisdom and to understand the reasons for things. I was determined to prove to myself that wickedness is stupid and foolishness is madness. These are all
very fitting.
It's the one right after.
What is she fitting?
Asian since the teacher and discovered possible
Chocolate bamboo?
angles. Chocolate band.
Chocolate bamboo? I'll use some chocolate bamboo.
I found one person in 1,000, but none of those succeeded. Wait a minute. Hi. Okay, I don't know. I'm really lacking context here.
Okay.
I would have to like actually go through and read the entire verse again, or the entire like
Yeah. We'll come.
surrounding chapter in order to get it. But
Yeah, but like I feel like we're missing. But like that at least adds a little bit.
a little bit.
A tiny sliver of context.
She just pulled that from Ecclesiastes, and I really want to say that's very out of context.
Like
And
if
you're
you want to
applying
like,
something to it.
if you like to give like the general gist of what you remember of it, what would it be? Like just
I don't remember
generally.
what Ecclesiastes is, not gonna lie. It's
Okay.
been so long since I've actually. I'm a terrible Christian. I'm fucking. I haven't actually read
I'm
a
a
lot
terrible
of them.
Catholic. I've never actually read the Bible, so it's fine.
I've done a couple. I think Ecclesiastes is that Old Testament or New Testament?
I have no fucking clue. Like I said, I'm terrible at this. Mostly because I just don't care enough to do it, but like...
That's right, it is Old Testament. Okay. Now it makes sense. People love quoting the fucking Old Testament and taking it out of context.
Oh yeah, of course I do.
Because Old Testament is so much more fiery than...
Yeah, because it's just like, holy shit.
There's a lot
Like-
more hardcore stuff
Yeah,
there.
like, as little as I know about the Bible, even I know that. So, like, that's where you
Old
find all, like,
Testament
the
was
really...
very much so... I mean, it's before Christ, so...
Well,
it's
yeah,
very much
like, so of course it's gonna be more fiery.
Because there's no... Like, the only salvation you got is... what's preceding Christ, so...
Welcome to Bible Club with Lesbians, your favorite TV show. Yeah, where one of us has actually read it and one of us hasn't.
But it's kind of crazy, isn't it, that I've actually, like...
Yeah, you're the one that actually does all this. You know,
I really should
it's
get
like-
back to doing something like that on occasion. Like, just so that way it's not, like, a background thing for me.
Yeah.
As much so. It's just a personal thing.
No, I know that. I know that.
Because honestly, like, sometimes it comes up like this, and it's like, if I can refute that, I would.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just, you know, agnostic over here. I just don't really care one or the other. It's just not that important to me, but I know it's important to you, so it's fine. It's fine. The more we know.
The more we know.
Yeah. But yeah, so random Bible quote. Okay.
Random ass Bible quote, trying to apply it
In a weird way.
In a very weird way.
With a passage before it that is way too appropriate for her. Another advantage of making parenting children in a Okay, yeah, she's just
basically just trying to go over having, like, how having kids is bad and
I was told my bio father had children with 6 other females than my mother. The oldest of them was almost 20 years older than me.
So she has a big issue with family stuff too.
Yeah. Okay,
this is starting to pan out a bit more.
That makes that make a bit more sense. Because
Her
that would
mental-
already be on her mind, right? Of the fucked up. Because that's really fucked up.
That's really fucked up.
That's fucked up. It's like, oh damn, dude, really? Fucking really? But so this would have already been on her mind in some way. Because yeah, family situation stuff, as much as it might seem minor, does affect people in weird ways. I can attest to that.
It can mess with you in a lot of ways. Like, it can affect how your mental illness.
Well, just how you think of the world in general. Like,
There's that too, yeah.
excluding the mental illness aspect of it, like it's like I'm not going to say anything like too personal about my stuff, right? But like, it doesn't technically affect me per se. it's my parents, but like, yeah, that kind of does, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Never actually knowing a biological grandparent, like a male grandfather,
Mhm.
a little weird. That's my situation. A little weird like, once you start to think about that, right?
Mhm.
And once you start to think about that and how one of them, who would be your biological grandfather, probably still exists out there and just has no idea that you even fucking exist. Little weird.
A little weird.
Little fucking weird. You know, and yeah, it kind of does mess with you a little bit because you don't really get the grandfather experience. Not the proper one that everyone actually knows about. You know? Like,
Yeah.
you don't really have that, technically speaking, because it's always seen as, like, your other, in a weird way. Like, even if they don't mean it like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit like, you think about it when you're an adult, and you're like, huh, a little fucked up. And the fact that's on both sides of my family, I can apply that. It's a little weird. Although in one case is because he's dead.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay. But, so I can attest. Yeah, even a weird scenario like that, where it's so vague,
It does mess with your
it does
perception.
mess with your perception a little bit. So exacerbating that with mental illness, that could go pretty fucking crazy.
Yeah.
So this is starting to make a little bit of sense.
Yeah. A little bit is.
A little bit of sense. So yeah, okay, sudden death mode. That is so hardcore. Holy shit. Sudden death mode. It's also ticking clock, blah blah blah. Obviously the pressure of life can...
So it's constantly a thing of like, it's pressuring you. It's pressuring
Yeah.
you. It's like, are you just feeling like, is your body pressuring you because your biological clock's running out or something like that?
Or is it like feeding back into the intersex thing?
Maybe.
Because like, a lot of the time when you are intersex, it doesn't really matter. Like, there's some scenarios where this isn't the case.
Mm-hmm.
I've known one person where this isn't definitely not the case.
Mm-hmm.
She was the one that had 2 wounds, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, both infertile.
Okay then.
So yeah, funny thing to bring up randomly on her part.
Mm-hmm.
That's a possibility. So okay. But most of the time, intersex people they can't really reproduce.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if that's what's also into play here.
It could very well be.
Is that the nature of her condition?
Could very well be.
It could be. Okay, so under the mortality recommendation system, my bio-father would have been dead nearly 40 years ago. Instead of languishing in...
What?
Instead of languishing in prisons for the last 4 decades, wasting resources and taxpayer money. This is making so much sense.
Oh my god, she has daddy issues.
So much fucking sense.
Oh my god.
Another way to phrase this is having children important enough to someone that they would willingly give up an ageless body and die much sooner than their peers. Simply to recombine their DNA with someone else? Oh my god, it's the end. It's the fucking end.
That was 2012.
Yes, this is 2012, so this is the thick of things. Oh my fucking god.
One reason I always advocate for same-sex parents, to make sure there is an adult of the opposite sex so kids can learn from 2, a family friend, an aunt, uncle, or etc.
Oh.
Sorry, zoned out for a second there. Far as daddy issues. No.
I don't have daddy issues.
It's this
Of
person.
this variety.
It's her. It's Molly here that has daddy issues.
Usually has daddy issues.
Daddy issues, the video game.
Yeah.
Wait, it's all daddy issues.
Oh,
Always
it has been.
been.
Yes, exactly. Holy shit.
Damn. Those are some good
Holy
fucking memes there.
fucking shit. Alright, so are you
Let's-
ready for this?
Yeah, let's.
So this,
What's the article that you found? Because
no, this post, okay, so I
Okay.
went, so in order to explain how I figured out how to do this, right? I went to NeoGAF because this was linked on here, alright?
Mhm.
This was one of the things I found in my search, alright? Kickstarter, the voices in my head tell me to take your money and... So,
That's a great.
it is a great one. So I saw like a bunch of people going like, on here because I'm like, okay, is there like something on here? Like,
Mhm.
this is the closest I'm gonna get to an archive thing. Things like this.
Yes.
Like, fucking threads like this are an invaluable gold mine when you're
Mhm.
trying to find anything on these kinds of individuals.
Oh yeah.
This is why I stand by Kiwi forms existing. You know,
Yeah.
like I don't stand by some of the stuff they do, but I stand by it, like, at least existing because it helps and shit like this. They actually archive their stuff, guys.
Yes.
Holy crap!
Welcome back, Banana. You missed a lot.
Yeah, welcome back. We're still talking about schizophrenia.
Yeah, we're still on the same topic. I don't think we're. I think
I
this
don't
is
think we're
basic-
gonna leave.
I think this is gonna
Yeah,
be
this is
until the
all
end of the
planned.
stream. While you
so-
were ignoring Sun, I was dancing under the moon.
Do you dance under the pale moonlight?
Wonder if you can Google her name for more info.
Well, that's what I was doing essentially.
Yeah.
That's essentially what I was doing, and this is what I was finding. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So I find this thread, and it's people talking about like, did you read that rambling post on a DeviantArt? And stuff of the like. And that's when I was scrolling down, just going, okay, did someone? Because I didn't really think of doing this beforehand, right? Because I didn't really see a link beforehand to do this
Mhm.
with. And I'm just thinking, oh god, did someone please screenshot this so I can at least have a glance at the crazy? Because that's all I wanted.
Mhm.
That's all we really wanted. We wanted just to see it, because we kept seeing references to, I posted this on my DeviantArt, and people saying stuff like, have you seen her fucking DeviantArt post? Holy crap, it's crazy.
I mean, that whole journalist thing is like,
Oh, yeah,
my
no,
gosh.
yeah.
She's-
She's fucking nuts. And like the journalist going, I mean, to be fair, I didn't read that,
Mhm.
but even the journalist quotation marks around that, going, just go read it. Just go read it. I'll be here when you go back. Just go read it. So I'm just trying my best, right? So scroll down, and I think it's on here, right? I think it's on here. I'm pretty sure it is.
Sun.
Yeah, the sun. This
This is where you found it?
this is where I found it. All right. Thank you, Geek the Ninny Prancer. Given that her DeviantArt journal switched to the mundane, which is this one, all is well.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the mundane. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and by the way, I'm so excited.
Oh no.
We might come back to this at a later date. Just thinking about it, right? It's like, just, hey, let's just read something randomly from Molly. Why not?
Yeah.
And I might do that on my own. But this
The
makes me
Daily
so
Molly.
fucking excited. Yeah, the Daily Molly, the Daily Sun,
The Daily Sun.
the Daily Sun. All is well. May 4th, 2010. Hello. Just wanted to update and share some good news. I just got a treadle sewing machine, which is something I wanted for a couple of years. It's an antique I picked up for a great price, and while it's not in perfect condition, the damage is all fairly cosmetic. It came in a beautiful Victorian table that unfolds into a nice sized sewing space, and the machine itself is gorgeous. They just don't make things like this anymore. I'm pretty much finished up with one of the larger functional art projects I've ever made. A bed. I will probably not be posting pictures of it since it feels rather too personal to be posting pictures of my intimate resting chamber. But so far, I really love it. I'm working on a new hat design, and I think this one may be my favorite hat yet. I simply cannot wait to share the instructions for it. How are you? That's pretty generic.
Okay, yeah.
Pretty general, right? Just, okay. Okay, hi.
Far, I know what music would be perfect for background for on this stream. Have you ever heard Red Sun from Metal Gear?
No, I haven't. No, I haven't.
Daily Molly.
I mean,
Goodbye to your dopamine receptors. Okay,
yeah,
Doc, I
Red
see where
Sun.
I got them all.
Metal Gear.
Oh, it's Metal Gear Rising?
Yeah.
Of course it is.
Alright. What extended?
Don't do the extended, just do the, How about you do the extended?
Fuck it, it's the best one.
Nice.
Okay, yeah, no, that is perfect, but I need Is there an extended, or no? I can loop it.
There you go. Just turn it down a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn it down. All right. All right. We're gonna minimize that. Okay.
Oh, there's
Okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to.
Yeah, you wanna. There we go.
Gonna fuck around with it.
I think this is perfect to fight the sun.
It is.
And at least some music to fall asleep to. Oh, it's wonderful.
Daily Molly? Oh, yeah, no, that's what you read. Never mind.
Mhm.
Alright,
Where's the tab?
Yeah, where is it?
Lost it.
There it is. No, it's because it's in a separate window.
Okay. Oh my god.
Alright, so that's a normal post, right?
Uh-huh.
They linked, to total incoherence from one entry to the next, something's up. Alright?
Okay.
I want you to read this link.
Oopsie. Journal, World Trade Center. What? Oh no. Oh god. Oh.
Can you see why I took one look at that and went, please, for the love of God, let that be archived on the Wayback Machine. Please!
I understand
I
now.
need this.
Also, just play the Radiance theme for music to fight to the sun too as well.
That could work, yeah.
Radiance
But I
is
think
good.
this is funnier.
Mm-hmm.
This is infinitely funnier.
Alright,
Alright, let's go. World Trade Center. Posted 11th of September 2011.
Okay.
So we're pulling a bit. So if many of you know about
I'm gonna go grab a Pepsi.
of Pixie Terry, I guess we're pulling a bit of a Pixie Terry here.
Okay.
Except instead of her posting it 1 year after the fact and her going, "Wow, get over 9/11, guys."
This is 10 years.
Yeah, this is 10 years, so she's doing better than Pixie at this point.
Uh-huh.
But and there is a difference there, at least, you know, with Pixie. She doesn't think the son's communicating with her. She just thinks she's half Japanese and that her real father was a Japanese businessman that had an affair with her mother and left proof of her heritage with a Chinese wind chime in the back.
That's something I am not familiar with, but okay.
Yeah.
I rate this text 9/11.
I've been waiting for this.
Guys, we don't know about the Radiance yet. Oh. Oh.
Oh my god.
The Hollow Knight slams. Look, she's seen me beat the entire game before.
I mean, I've played the entire game before.
Have you ever fought the Radiance?
I fought it, I just didn't beat it.
Okay.
I just not beat it, I know that. I know my skills.
Oh, sure you
Lack of.
can.
I beat the Hollow Knight.
Hold on, are we talking about with 9/11 with Red Sun in the background? That's ironic. Yes, we are. All right.
Yeah,
go ahead and
Oh god. Sorry, I'm just organizing windows here because
you have a.
why the fuck is it over here? Why the fuck is that over here?
It's where you put
Sorry
it.
guys,
My wife has a
there we go.
kind of schizophrenic.
I've got a system, okay?
This is very schizophrenic. I'm just gonna tell you right now.
System. Eat your chocolate bamboo.
Stop trying to feed me.
Eat your chocolate bamboo. Shut up.
Rather the caramel corn.
Shut up and listen to the schizophrenia, okay? World Trade Center.
Mm-hmm.
Here's something. There was so much.
Oh no.
I'm sounding strong at sea.
Okay.
There was so much hydrogen plasma that wanted to know what was going through the minds of the men who flew the plane to the World Trade Center.
Ooh.
This was caught on tape, and there are even conspiracy theories about it.
Ooh.
For better or worse, the hijackers were transformed into pure consciousness just before the impact. Is that a...
YouTube vid? No.
No. Okay, look, I'm gonna click the link, but I'm not going to show this just in case. Okay. Makes sense. Alright. Listen, I need to know. This video isn't available
anymore. Okay.
Okay, thank God.
Alright.
Okay, thank God. I'm going to assume, because this is the only thing I can assume, is that was a video of someone jumping out, or like the plane crashing.
Or like, yeah, the black box recording.
Yeah. Like, it had to be something like that. Okay. Don't immune the chocolate bamboo.
Far's system is she knows exactly where a random paperclip is, but she can't find her socks.
Hey. I hate the fact that is fucking accurate.
It's so accurate.
I fucking hate that.
It is so fucking accurate.
It's not a missile or an artificial explosion in the last second. It was God itself touching the inside of the airplane. Whether it was to reward them or punish them, I don't know. So that is what that video was.
Okay.
It is the impact.
Okay then.
What I would like to know is, what information was recorded in the World Trade Centers that day that was such a threat? Was there a group of people who had gathered enough information to decode something? In the financial record? Were there avatars of some macro-organic being who had awoken and were planning to do something? Just for the record, I believe that Fight Club records Saturn and Jupiter's mindsets. Looking up some issue. The explosions of the buildings at the end are clear foreshadowing of the World Trade Center. Or was that a warning sign to Earth that something was about to change?
People's gotta actually sleep. Good night, potato.
Oh my God.
Good.
Yeah, goodbye.
Goodbye. Have fun listening to this in the future if you do, because we are in Looney Land here.
How many beautiful women follow politics and post honestly online on a regular basis? And how to build a revolution of the populace, the change, and how the class discrimination system influences us. What do you think the link is? I can't do this anymore. Striving to bring balance to the world has only made me a target of those who are poorer and wealthier than I. I was hopeless when I was younger, feeling that the odds against me were too great, and that God was mentally ill or sadistic. But the macro-organic has proven to me that there is a reason for everything that they do. I already tried being like the poor who complain, but never do anything but try to steal from the people who actually produce wealth in America. But I found it boring, and I would rather build something with my life than tear down the accomplishments of others. If I want to be comfortable, the only option I am left with is becoming part of the inequality and taking my place with the wealthy elite, moving towards the center of the Great Wheel of the 13 Pathways. Remember her Kickstarter? In the game, there's 13.
Oh no.
There's 13 things, 13 programs.
Don't try to make sense of schizophrenia, please don't.
Yep. It was all schizophrenia all along. The whole time.
It always has been.
You look so devastated.
I'm just...
You look so devastated.
We've gone far enough, Far.
Oh my God.
We've gone too far.
Do you think you got far enough?
This is the stop. No. Finish this.
Alright.
Finish this, and
You're done? You're done?
I'm pulling the plug on myself here. If you're gonna fucking...
Who here likes having a body that is...
Wait, is she talking about the immortal body again?
No. This is just some...
Who here likes having a body that is wide and fat as possible?
This feels like some fetish stuff, like deviant fetish shit. Like what? But it's schizophrenia.
Too far. Yep, just got my decision. Oh my god.
I know it's never what I'm aiming for. I can't imagine anyone who does. If you do, I'd love to know why. Personally, I am made in God's image. Gatherings of spheres of nourishing flesh with loving connections between them. The sun is my base, both warm and pulling and light when it is ready. Saturn is my head, Jupiter is my heart, Earth is my digestive system. Mercury and Venus represent legs. I guess that makes the atomic material of Neptune and Uranus the roundness of the breasts and the dark material of the hydrogen that could be the arms. The Oort cloud ring is our halo. God just told me the reason men were created to suffer was to serve women, and that women are in heaven because they are perfect. Guys, gals, what do you think about this?
What the fuck? What the fuck? What?
And it only has one comment. I know every woman I know is perfect. XD.
Oh god.
You are the reason! You're one of the reasons! She keeps slipping into the schizophrenia!
Stop being a simp. You're not gonna get
Oh
that
my
crazy
fucking-
pussy. Oh my god.
Oh my fucking god.
How is she doing now?
I have no idea, because the problem is, the reason why I have to access this on the way back machine
Did she get help? No idea.
is because the DeviantArt is gone. It's been gone for a while.
Yeah, her DeviantArt is gone, which, like, the majority of the way for her to report on how she was doing is, like, just, it's gone.
But the thing is, she did update the Kickstarter pretty recently enough. She updated it in 2023.
That's right.
So she was around in 2023. Just probably not on DeviantArt. Or her Twitter, or any of these platforms. I don't know if she's still on Facebook. She potentially could be on Facebook. I didn't look into Facebook, to be fair. I don't know what happened to her. I don't know if she got the help she needed, or if she's... I mean, by 2023 she didn't. She was still fucking crazy.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. The answer is, we don't know. This is just an insight into a crazy woman.
Yeah.
That's all this is. Just, oh my fucking god. Oh, so, Wolf and Porkshanks. Loving people v humanity divided to solve problems. Why I believe in aware and communicative matter and energy. Melanin is CO attacking light's chlorophyll. You kill and eat other races. You kill and eat other races of plant and animal every day. I think lying about your racism is far nastier than noticing life uses racism to help us see who's the biggest threat to our planet's nervous system. The plants in France are mainly in my pants. TLDR, environment influenced gender based on sex organs is a plant trait.
What the fuck?
Melanin dominates plant frequency. UV. I am the desert. I stole heaven from the flowers and forced it on my harem as a living nightmare. What the fuck? Karma monoxide and white inferiority. Feeling pretty good. I never thought life would make enough sense that I'd be at peace with it.
First has 2 women. What else Bible says?
Accidental divisions of humans by melanin. Your melanin is exploding because desert people are importantly different from you.
Racist against plants.
Oh my god, this is the woman that proclaimed that she was a proud racist.
She did.
She did.
She legitimately did say that. And followed up with, I think black people are superior, which is my god.
And then she walked it back. She walked it back, and she still was racist, just for the other way.
Yeah.
Just the other way around, and I'm still convinced that she's trying to turn herself black.
And now black people are just whatever. I don't get it, man. It was all insane. We're gonna have to.
Yeah, we'll stop now.
We're gonna stop.
We're gonna stop, but like,
I'm so dead. This woman has.
This woman has issues.
Oh,
I plan on coming back to her. Don't worry. Don't you worry.
Far's good about keeping schizophrenics in line and watching them.
I just think like she is a national treasure.
National treasure is very far-reaching.
She's a national treasure.
So she's a fetish for black people. I don't think I could say that.
I don't think I could either. Like, I don't really
because
know
what it
her
was,
issue was,
it was like she's like they don't burn as easy in the sun.
No, she said they don't burn at all.
They don't burn at all, is what she said. Actually, yeah.
Yeah, she said they don't burn at all, and we were the ones to go back, but they kind of do, just not as frequently or as badly.
It's not noticeable.
Yeah, like they still get sunburnt.
She works on both sides to always be the wrong one.
Oh my god.
For legal reasons.
That's a joke. Yeah, like I plan on coming back because like this is just crazy. This is fucking crazy. It's sun watch.
Yeah. It's oh man, this was a trip. I mean, like it was a trip last night, and this was even more of a trip. Just seeing all the crazy shit.
Yeah.
Like there was more crazy than I thought there could be.
I was kind of expecting it because everywhere we went and just saw like people talking about it, they were like, "It's crazy, it's crazy," and yeah, they weren't wrong. They weren't wrong. Because like, if someone in the old internet is saying,
"Is a dark person?" Yes, we can.
Yeah, yeah, we can. But yeah, like, you know, in older internet, right? If someone is saying like, "Wow, this shit's crazy," I tend to believe them more so than today, right? If you see something from like maybe like 2016 onwards, I wouldn't believe it as much because people got a bit too quick to call something crazy after that point.
Yeah.
But anything before that, especially like 2011, yeah, no, I could totally see it. I totally see it. That it most likely is crazy as shit, which is why I wanted to see it. It's why I wanted to see it. It's why I wanted to read it. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So that was a stream.
That was a stream.
That was. Oh my god, that was an adventure.
We are still in Japan for. I'm here for another.
We're in Denny's.
We're in Denny's for 8 more days. So almost a full week for me, or more than a full week for me. Just a little over a full week for me.
Okay.
And I don't know if we're gonna do another stream between now and then. We might.
Maybe.
But it really is. It's kind of dependent upon our mood. We still have some stuff. So we still have some stuff we want to go do here. So
I mean,
some plans to maybe find a crane game that actually we want to go spend our money on.
I still found the tether machine.
You did not find the tether machine. You only found toasters.
I found toasters named Tether.
You did indeed.
That's the closest I got. But yeah, that's it. That's it for the stream. I'm gonna continue eating these chocolate bamboo that is actually quite delicious.
I'm gonna probably eat some of the snacks that are over there. What are you doing?
I'm shaking the bag at you.
Why are you doing that?
Because this is all the stuff you wanted.
I know. And it's over there. I'm not gonna reach over you in the middle of stream and mess up all the careful shit. Like, I literally asked you for it and you didn't.
I didn't hear you. I'm sorry. Wait, did you register this?
I did.
I didn't hear you.
It's been over like 2 hours since
I didn't hear you.
I know, you were kind of in the middle of the thing.
Could have just poked me.
I should have poked
You should have poked me.
I should have poked you.
Oh my god.
You poke my face all the time, so.
Oh my god.
It's okay. It's okay. You're just starving. It's okay.
Oh my god. Yeah, but I was curious how is your stream schedule going to change when you move to the US? I don't know.
It's honestly.
I don't know.
That's so. We're not sure how far off that is.
Yeah, we're not
honestly.
sure. Like, I'll figure it out when we get there.
Because, like, so the day I'm going back, and the day I land, well, the day after I land, basically.
No,
I'm
no,
planning
no,
on.
this ain't like what. Yeah.
Well, like that's the thing is like I'm planning on starting up paperwork on my end, and then you
Again,
start up on
but
your
yeah.
paperwork on your end, and we basically just continue the process. Yet
Yeah,
again,
because the process started. Just
Yeah.
yeah.
we just have to.
continue it. But yeah, I answer is I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll figure it out. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Everything will be fine.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
We're gonna go. I'm gonna not starve my wife apparently. Oh my fucking god.
I get to eat, guys. Rather than her shoving chocolate in my face again, I now get to eat something I wanted.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You should have.
And for me, my stream schedule will probably go back to the usual that I'll do. So, but yeah, do the grim dawning with Sam. I'll do whatever the hell I want to do with Fritz. God, that's gonna. That's the thing I'm least looking forward to. That man elicits rage in me. I don't know why I keep bringing it. Maybe it's time to put an end to the streams. Maybe. Doc likes him too much. I can't do that.
Oh my god. Masters allow me to
eat.
Please join us.
Go and eat some miso soup.
Now. Alright, we're going.
Alright, we're gonna go. We're gonna go. Have a good night.
Good night. Thank you.
Good morning. Good day. Whatever the time it is for you all.
Thank you for listening to Schizophrenia on the stream.
Thank you for listening to ADHD Explain Schizophrenia.
Yeah.
It's been good fun. I enjoy sitting here.
Oh my god. Just sitting there playing RuneScape, listening to Schizophrenia.
I have been farming a redwood tree this whole time. I've got 346 logs. We're good.
Goodbye. Good night. Good night.